Start off talking about that night. That was a weird night. I had a very weird night. We live? The live? All right. They're saying that we're live. Adam 22, the No Jumper Show, featuring my delightful co-hosts, Bricc Baby and Lush. Love them or hate them, they're here. And I would just like to throw this in there. I know you see me in the Munchie Bee Nike Tech, but the white tee is by fashionova.com. Head on over there to get all your holiday deals. Shout out Fashion Nova. You guys don't gotta be quiet. You can make fun of me.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You need a Fashion Nova white tee, my friend.
No, it was pretty
zesty.
I'm too sexy for my tech. Too sexy for my tech. I'm too sexy. Wow. It was the zip down. It wasn't the Fashion Nova shirt. Go get your Fashion Nova shirt.
Definitely.
We want you to get that.
I've always wanted to be a flasher.
Yeah.
You roll through, just like, it's like with a trench coat.
Yeah.
You make a strong impact and leave.
Yeah.
And if the cops come, you got it filled with watches.
Amazing.
So you can say, no, I'm not flashing.
I'm a sleazy back alley salesman.
I'm doing some more, but yes, I'm over here selling watches that are not taxed in.
Listen, it is what it is.
You like Black Sam.
You're a local cop. I don't know about that. You're a local cop. Don't get on me for counterfeit watches.
That wasn't a diss.
Oh,
I'm saying we were counterfeiting CDs in the hood. He went to jail for counterfeiting.
Now you're trying to clean it up.
I'm saying you're Black Sam. Like, okay, hold on. Wait.
Let's not ignore it. Look at your shoulder.
I don't know. Yeah, I got.
So you got an angel on one shoulder.
I got my man's.
You need a devil on the other one.
I do. I got Tupac right here.
Oh, but that's not the devil. That's a good man.
Yeah,
that's a good man.
But what I was saying was hustle man, basically. Like, you know.
Have you had a Black Sam burger yet? They got a marathon burger joint now.
Of course.
You went? Stop it.
It's been open for like a while.
It's down the street
for real?
Yeah. I didn't go.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if you went.
I mean, I was there though.
Got to go have a burger.
I was there. I think everybody that was with me rather me stayed in the car. But we good though. Like we cool. But sometimes you don't want to just keep having them long talks in front of people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So if you see Black Sam, it's gonna be a long talk?
Yeah, it's gonna be a long talk.
Just shooting the poop or what?
I mean, it depends. It just depends because we had a long talk. What was that? A year ago now?
That's what I was gonna say. When's the last
Complex Con was a while ago. Because you really have been No Jumper Gang for like a year and a half, probably.
Yeah, it's going on too.
And you were already with us when you went there with Remo, and Remo had
that
to
was
text
that
me.
But Complex Con, Sneaker Con just passed again. So it was Sneaker Con last year.
But I remember Remo hit me up and be like, dude, Black Sam, Bricc Baby, just had a tussle.
A tussle?
I was like, damn.
A tussle?
Nah.
It was a moment.
Tussle. Yeah,
a moment in time.
Yeah, we had a little tussle. But then we made everybody race whatever. We made everybody put their cameras down, or the people around did. We talked for like 2 hours afterwards. But now, after the interviews and all that, him coming out and breaking his silence.
Dude, I wish Big Boy was a more shiesty interviewer.
Yeah.
Because that would have been ill if he had been like, so what's going on with Bricc Baby? You know, like that's not the Big Boy interview style to like bring up all the characters surrounding your own personal universe and be like, well, what about him? What about him? A lot of times our interview is realistic. Let's be real. That's pretty much what we're doing.
I feel like pulling up is like a NBB situation. Like,
you think you listed off all ops?
We're not talking about.
Don't bring up this dude.
I'm not his op.
You know, pod ops. Not pod ops. He knew the pod.
I'm not Sam's op. That's not how the conversation ended. You know what I'm saying? We might not be around each other every day. We on the same page. We doing it for Nipsey. It don't matter if me and him don't see eye to eye over certain situations. My loyalty is to Nip through every situation. So as long as that's where it's at, it's good. But he probably didn't want to give me no extra. Because it's just like, Oh yeah, he didn't have nothing to do. He don't even know Nipsey. He don't even know Nipsey. So it's like when somebody gonna get on there and be like, yeah, like, hey, he played a major part, like not a major part in the business, but just like as a friend, like you get what I'm saying?
He was around.
Like he really is like a staple to the all money in structure. You get what I'm saying? Who gonna do that?
Hey, by all means.
Wait, so is that the first time when y'all ran into each other at Complex Con? Is that the first time since Nip passed? That
Yes.
You guys,
Yeah.
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 Even
sure.
interact? Did you even speak or interact or send messages?
No, it was
to each
on
other?
Oh
It's
no,
like
no,
just-
no. I reached out. I exhausted all my
Yeah, book
options. I exhausted all my options, so I already figured it was like halfway shaky. So when we got there, I went straight over there.
Can we put the fan on? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but I was going to go say what's up to him as a bro. Like,
Yeah.
what up, bro? And I guess, but see, this the thing. So now he got other people around him that was supposed to, I guess, feel the same way about me. But I've been seeing these people the whole time since I've been home. It's either
They never got up
they
on you.
playing both sides. They'll never get up on me. Niggas is bitches. Cause nigga, if you was supposed to motherfucking get up on me and you ain't did it, and then when you get right there, he looking at y'all crazy. You get what I'm saying? Cause y'all all supposed to have this play. He don't know. Oh, you didn't tell him you ran into me already. Yeah, you ain't gonna tell him that it's gonna look crazy for me to do this because I seen him already and he was by himself and he didn't do nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's just some whole other shit.
So y'all see each other, you get in a quick squabble, and then it's just like you just like kind of like convert to being cool right away. Cause there's certain people that I feel like I might see where it might have
was
to
right
be that.
there like, bro, that's shitty. Like, what the fuck are y'all for? What are you two fighting for?
Nip's dad was there?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like, he's there. Everybody's there. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why are y'all fighting out of all people? Like, this is our family. Like, Nip dad, like, that's your family, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? Adam never got in the middle of it. You know, Adam that's involved with their circle.
Y'all got your own Adam?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got our own Adam, all money in Adam.
I was just thinking about Adam in
it's like
22
they
trying to
brother or
break
they
up a fight between you
No,
and
I'm
Black.
picturing Black Sam being like, well, at least you didn't get Adam involved in it.
But see, but then
Left the big guns at home.
and then like Cobby, he getting like, cause we all was right. We all a family, bro. Like, you can't get tracked away. It's just certain stuff on interviews that I said. Let me tell you what it was about. It's certain things that I said in interviews that could be taken either way. You get what I'm saying? And I don't think Big Bro wants anybody to be bigging this man up or giving him any type of Kool-Aid points after what happened.
Yeah.
But I can't change the past if a nigga saving my life. I can't change the past. I can't take back what relationships that I've built with people. It's sad that you get what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to think logical too. And that's what everybody around was like, I get what you're saying. But then it's just like, look, I don't agree with none of that shit or nothing, but to turn your back on somebody over certain situations, you know what I'm saying? I ain't in full support. You don't see me walking around with the free Erics and putting hella money on his books, paying for lawyers, shit that I really can't do.
Is that a whole,
You know?
is there a movement? Is that like a movement?
Man, hell
Free
no.
Eric?
Yeah. I'm like,
Man, fuck no.
I've literally not seen a single person say that.
But you're not allowed to, because I remember there was a dude who was like a fashion rapper, little queerdo rapper, Jay Stash, who used to be hanging around with ASAP and shit. I interviewed him in 2016, and we were talking at that time. It's one of those interviews where, like, you know, they had a domestic violence allegation, and then obviously girls just like get over it at some point, and they're gonna let you go on podcasts and say like, nah, nothing happened, you know, like one of them things.
Yeah.
But then fast forward to like a couple years ago, he smokes his girl and himself while her kids are locked in the other room.
He pulled a Jay Stash.
I'm talking about Jay Stash.
Yeah. No, that's crazy.
Look at this. You can't say he pulled a Jay Stash, but I'm telling you, yo,
You totally can.
Some of my favorite moments are when Lush is like not really following the conversation and like still is like, I'm gonna keep contributing even if I'm thinking about my hyena in the back of my head or whatever. Thinking about the beats she gave you last night. No, but So I remember Trippie
he's
Redd.
A dope fiend. I just popped the pill. Right
You did?
now. Yeah.
And he's thinking about it?
He's like,
Who, you popped the pill?
who you popped the pill while he's looking on my lap?
Well, either way, Trippie Redd did a RIP post. That shit came down real fast.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because you're just not even like allowed to mourn a dude like that.
Dude, there's a guy in the battle rap community.
What?
There's a, there's a dude named Tech Nine, and he was like
I remember this.
Yeah, famous battle rapper, super respected. And when he had like untimely death or whatever, the whole community rallied behind him, did a whole GoFundMe, raised like $45,000 for his family and all that. Then it comes out that he had unalived himself because he had just been convicted of some crazy
rape and shit.
Yeah,
but like the thing is,
and
you
then,
can
and then it
still
was
mourn
all
the loss
removed.
because it's obviously a mental health. Something mentally went wrong with your partner. You know him every day. You know that's not him. So you can RIP my nigga. You went out on some crazy shit like that shit wasn't acceptable. But it's like, goddamn, like you knowing the situation and you knowing like even Jay Stash, he a fly dude, be around ASAP. You know something went wrong mentally to make him do that. He was fighting. He was challenged by mental health. You get what I'm saying? He was going through some shit that nobody saw. And nobody ever reached out and just say, hey, how are you doing? And not what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be, you know what I mean? ASAP and them balling, he might not be, but you get what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of stuff going on.
There's a lot of people asking how much for a G, but they're never asking how is a G.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel
exactly. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Mental health.
It's so much easier when people just kill ops and not their own team. Because it's like, bro, like if we had a homie and he got locked up for the rest of his life because he killed somebody that he doesn't get along with, nobody would second guess us being like, rest in peace, him.
Right.
Hey, but the crazy part is where I'm from, probably out the last 8, you can't say that there was no ops, like 6 of out of the last 8 hats that dropped on my side, our last 8 losses. And I'm not saying nothing about them, but you can't say the ops for sure on nothing but 2 of them. We're going to say the ops did all of them.
Who invented the saying, you're not a real 60 until you kill another 60?
People from other hoods.
Right, because that can't, like, nobody's really going to condone or support that, right?
Yeah. You've never seen nobody, like, we nod our head because it's just crazy the shit that happens, but that ain't something that we say in the hood. Like,
I heard somebody
you ain't
say
no real one till you kill one.
in a
No,
YouTube
that's
video
not.
the other day, and I'm like, I don't feel like anybody would ever say that who is actually in any way associated with
people
this.
from the outside, the onlookers, is that what you call them?
Sure.
Yeah.
The peanut gallery.
The peanut gallery. I say that a lot.
Yeah, the peanut gallery made that term. And
the penis gallery.
Yeah.
The penis gallery. Yeah.
The penis gallery.
That's where my brain went first, and then it changed it to penis. So made it a little more universal. Okay, wait. Before we get too deep into some other content, I did just want to say, hey, y'all, No Jumper fans, Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. You can now win up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks. Prize Picks is the best way to get action on sports in over 30 states, including California, Florida, Georgia, and Texas. Prize Picks is the best way to win real money this football season. Which players are going off and which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your sports opinions into real money all season long on Prize Picks. This week on Prize Picks, I'm looking at the football board and selecting Jared Goff for more than 230 passing yards and Saquon Barkley for more than 1 touchdown. Download the app today and use code NOJUMPER to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's right. Download the app today and use the code NOJUMPER, all one word, to get $50 instantly after you play. Prize Picks, run your game. Let's go. The first comment I see, I look.
Night on Prize Picks.
Adam sucks at reading. What are you talking about? I just aced that. God damn it. Anyway.
I was wondering how you were going to pronounce Goff. Saquon.
At least it ain't Mahomes.
Yeah.
But I always mess up Mahomes.
Mahomes.
I've messed up Mahomes probably 80 times on here. Yeah. What was that noise when I was doing it? I felt you were opening up.
No, the camera's broke on the back of the phone, so it's on vibrate, but it's I gotta go take it.
It just comes through.
No, it rattles the camera, so you're hearing the camera rattling as it vibrates.
He said it's on vibrate, but I gotta go take it. Pause. Whatever the fuck that means. Jesus.
I thought we ended pause.
You said that with a little bit of a zesty look on your face.
Yeah, I mean, Lush, he wants to do something to me, gang, and it's like I dropped my flag, dude.
You dropped your zesty flag.
Yeah.
You dropped your rainbow flag.
I dropped the rainbow.
You were with Unc doing some baby oil shit yesterday, weren't you?
No, I think that I made him like super zesty now.
I don't really think he needed too much help to get there. I feel like he already had a little bit of that.
He couldn't wait to come out.
His genetic code was demanding that he do some
zesty
shit. Yeah.
Stop playing with my mama.
Yeah. I felt bad saying that I couldn't do his podcast. I'm like, I'm not doing any podcasts right now. I'm reserving all of my podcast energy for this platform. And I'm trying to avoid going on other people's shows. See what it's like to not go on anybody's shows for a long stretch of time and then just unleash fury.
And that kind of builds up the exclusivity. Like, you want to see me, you got to watch me here, motherfucker. You feel me? And like, but if you tell somebody I can't come on your podcast because I'm not doing anybody's, that's like a blanket statement that protects you pretty well.
Yeah. Even though it's obviously a lie, because if Joe Rogan comes calling, we're going to Texas.
Joe Rogan don't count.
He does not count. Right?
What it is Remo booked him for Thanksgiving and didn't know.
Who?
Remo told him to pull up on Thanksgiving.
607,
Yeah, because he was supposed to do the Thursday show with us.
Oh, yeah.
And then he was going to stay. They drove down here they've been on like a world tour.
So Remo didn't know that Thanksgiving is on the Thursday at the end of the month of November.
And Unc doesn't care because he don't celebrate no holidays. You know, he's a real crazy bastard.
When I think about it, like, I didn't do anything for many Christmases and Thanksgivings out of my life, which seems kind of depressing to me now. But then at the same time, I mean, it would be cool to spend Thanksgiving, like, what am I doing? I'm like going for a meal and like pretending to understand football with the family.
Pretending to get along with family members, pretending to actually care about perpetuating this cycle of consumerism that's going to make us all spend a bunch of excessive money.
But my parents don't even give a fuck like that anymore because my parents weren't even in town. Like they're not. They went to Vegas for like a basketball tournament or something. Like they're not even tripping about being around for Thanksgiving. And to me, I'm like let down. Like, we might only have so many Thanksgivings left together as a family unit, man.
They went to the play in the NBA games.
I don't know what it is, but my mom and dad, that's just like what they do. They go watch basketball tournaments together in high school, college, whatever. Like they're just
dope.
That's what they into.
I don't know. My dad's into it. I feel like my mom just tags along.
Tolerates.
She's at least like kind of into it.
That's the type of shit I want to spend. I want to go to some Sierra Canyon games and all that.
No, that's just dope. That's
the type of shit I want to do when I'm out. Just go to games.
Yeah, it's hella fun, to be honest with you.
Watch the new talent arise.
But I felt like our Friendsgiving, no jumper.
Let's talk about it.
No jumper, stink team, awful lot of cough syrup, awful lot of stinky jumper Friendsgiving. Was an interesting experience.
Things that I noticed about it. I think I was supposed to show up at like 7.
6:30.
6:30. Dub gets there at like 10.
Yeah.
Dub got there after I left, and I was there for like 4 hours. So at the very end, I'm like, all right, I guess I'm just gonna eat a plate. I kind of had to like force my way and be like, yo, I gotta get a plate because I had to go do a photo shoot right after. And so I go get my plate, inhale it, and then I'm just out of there. Dub pulls up like 10, 15 minutes later, according to some people. But it was a nice vibe just being on Melrose, having the whole gang outside and everything.
It got a little better once you left. We gave him a party. They had
when Dad's away.
That one dude that they hired to pass out the food, I'm like, they could have gave him some help.
Okay. All right. So
the line was very long.
Can we talk about this guy real quick?
I got to go first, but then when I look behind me, I see like 18 people like ready to go, and I'm like, damn, that's almost feel bad. Yeah.
37 at least people. But here's the thing. he was like super passionate about his distribution of the food.
Right.
And he was like, you could tell he was genuinely putting love into every scoop of stuff.
As he was dancing.
Gigging, like to squabble up.
Shit.
You feel me? He's doing
give me a play.
Doing 50 much, bro. When we're all in doing 50 much.
Hey, bro,
10 much.
You should have pre-cut the shit. Like, why did they pre-cut the shit? You got to cut the steak right there and shit. It's like, hey, man.
He didn't think that we were responsible enough to serve ourselves. That was like a huge issue.
Nasty.
But I also feel like they're probably trying to like regulate how much food each person got.
Because it was Chef Grizzly.
Yeah.
So everybody was trying to go crazy.
Can we say how bomb the food was?
Bomb.
Yeah.
Shout out Chef Grizz, man. You come through every time, man.
Yeah, Chef Grizz is a beast. And knocked my parents' plate out the box, I ain't gonna lie.
I don't even know if it's a consistent thing, but the spot next to the store, I walk in there to get food and I'm looking around and I'm seeing people just rolling up and smoking inside the spot, which I did not have any idea was permissible.
Yeah, the dude that owns the spot is a YN.
No way.
He's a YW.
He's chill.
He's a young white?
Young wigger.
I was going to say, I believe he's a.
He's like.
I don't want to say. But how are you going to be young and own like a restaurant and bar?
Because
like how young?
Like 30 something.
30 ain't a YN.
I'm saying though, he's doing
young OG.
Activity.
Are you a YN?
I do YN activity.
You give YN vibes for sure.
For sure. Yeah, we still.
Me too. Look at the suit.
We forever 21, man. You know what I'm saying? Would you crack a 21-year-old bitch?
Of course.
Okay, we still YNs.
Yeah.
Until the YBs don't fuck with us no more.
Would you date a 21-year-old?
No.
Dating sounds.
What about 24?
No.
25.
Like 20. Yeah. 20. You got to be able to rent a car without the extra fees.
Somebody said it's half your age plus 7 is the lowest that you should go. So if I'm 40, I'm actually 41, but if I'm 40, then that means that I should not go below 27, which sounds about right.
I'm with that.
If you're 20, then it would be, I mean, technically 17 would be illegal. We should go up a little bit. If you're 22, then you should not go below 18.
Yeah.
So that kind of sounds like it makes sense to me.
Yeah,
and then as you get older, if you're 60, you shouldn't go above 37.
I think like
or below 37.
If I can't make cultural references that you're going to understand, like if you look blank face when I bring up the Thundercats,
yeah,
you're too young for me, bitch.
That kept happening to me more and more.
Unfortunately.
Before
we still make it work though.
2014 era, I was definitely going on mad dates off Tinder, and the girls didn't know about like Seinfeld or The Simpsons, and that was very like hard for me to accept. Like, like yes, I want to fuck you, but am I really gonna like try to pretend that I have like a real connection with you?
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna like my personality too much.
Yeah,
if I can't reference Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, no, definitely reference the Ninja Turtles. I mean, but there's a lot of stuff though, like as you get older that, all right, especially with us being into like underground rap shit, you already have accepted that a huge percentage of the girls you're gonna fuck with is not gonna understand any of the shit that you're into.
Yeah, for sure.
Totally.
For sure.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. What about when you're 21 and you impregnate a 15-year-old? But anyway,
you don't.
I will
Who
say
did that?
You don't.
I don't know. They say that this popular streamer dude named.
Oh wow, you don't jump right into that one, huh?
Popular streamer?
Do
you want to know what the crazy shit about that? I saw a clip. You're talking about Duke Dennis.
Yeah.
I saw a clip where basically like somebody killed his brother or his cousin. And then, like, afterwards, they tried to put that allegation on him. I saw a clip of him explaining this. I'm not 100% sure that it's true.
The case got dropped. So I was just saying, like, was he dealing with the girl or was this something that was thrown on him? Because they put up tweets, and the tweets really don't go to, like, Duke Dennis being the baby daddy. And it's like, why are you calling somebody your baby daddy when the baby's not here yet? I don't think that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm kind of on this side, but we were talking about what you shouldn't do and half. But like, I'm telling you, like, in certain areas, these girls be like crazy fast, and then they don't tell you how old they are until like.
Well,
yeah, of course not.
The paperwork that they showed made it look like it was like an 11 to 14-year-old, which is, you know, obviously insane. But I feel like the reason, because like, okay, a clip came out of him basically saying, I'm not responding to that shit anymore.
Yeah.
And I think that the reason why is because he had already responded to it on stream, and he knew that people would basically like find those old clips. So him like further talking about it would throw fuel on the fire. But okay, let's just dig into this a little bit. He's facing allegations of having fathered a child with a 15-year-old when she was 20. On December 2nd, posts claiming these accusations resurfaced on social media, particularly on X, formerly on Twitter. Definitely need that included in this. Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying.
Thank you so much. Look at how many ads there's on this page. Look at that. I can clean it up. No,
nice website.
It's going to be hard to clean that up. One post by X user, blah, 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 gained significant traction. The post included screenshots of the minor referring to Duke as her baby daddy, further fueling the controversy.
Realize one of my followers ruined my life with his bitch ass. How do you know it's him though? That's what I'm like.
Kai's got, unfortunately, Kai's had a few homies that have done some pretty questionable things.
Duke gotta wear a case. Why is he around?
Why is he around? It's totally not Kai's fault in the slightest, but
yeah, I don't know. Duke Dennis, I just want to get to like the actual meat and potatoes.
South Carolina, where
that's like part of their culture. Yeah.
You can have sex with a 16-year-old. And it's like the minute you're 16, you can't have sex with a 14-year-old. Flacco is trying to break it down.
There's a big difference between like criminal liability and the court of Twitter.
Yeah.
Who are not trying to hear none of that shit.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Look at he shared a brief statement emphasizing his indifference to the situation. He elaborated on the situation, claiming that false accusations were a result of family animosity. Despite the ongoing drama, Duke emphasized that he had moved on from the situation and forgiven those involved. He also thought that this was behind him after his record was expunged in 2020. Now, 4 years later, the allegations have resurfaced, prompting him to make a more reserved statement on Snapchat instead of revisiting the full story.
Oh, I'm sorry, homie. You thought the streets was finna expunge that? Nah,
yeah. Especially because he's, he's super popping right now.
Yeah.
And you want to know the thing that really makes them want to get him is that he's like the pretty boy. Like bitches love him. Oh, for sure they're trying to drag you down when that's the situation.
It's not. I feel like he's the hood nigga out the bunch.
He does
like
kind of seem like it.
He's
Yeah.
the one like when they all come around, like, oh, this is like the closest to a gangster rapper I'm gonna get out of AMP. So like, bitches like,
and also
crazy
on some real shit in New York.
He ain't that cute. I mean,
yeah, I was kind of thinking that when I was watching it too. I'm like, is this guy really that handsome?
It's
no
pretty
shots,
normalized in the culture out there for dudes to date way younger chicks.
In New York? How are you putting that on New York?
It's literally like a thing out there. Like if you talk to anyone.
He's from South Carolina, gang.
Oh.
No, okay, yeah. So when he did that, yeah.
I'm kind of willing to accept that about down south.
For sure.
But I'm not really. New York?
No, I'll say it's
because they have no excuse. They have like higher IQs than the rest of the country on average.
But here's the excuse. It's because women mature faster than men typically, correct? Right.
Hey,
so
you remember Shorty you was at the bar with the other day?
Hey, she was 14,
she
B.
ain't 18.
Hey, she was 15, B.
She 15.
Yo, word of my dads.
School of the day, B.
Yo, word of my dads, B. She was in 9th grade. She was in the homeroom,
You don't
B.
remember that what was that, a Cameron skit or a Mace
Yes, for sure.
Like,
no,
they followed her to school the other day, B.
They did like their own To Catch a Predator. 18, yeah. No, honestly,
Oh, sorry. All right, I just want to. We got to do like a hotness check.
But
is this guy hot or not? Let's not Joe La Puma or whatever the fuck his name is. This guy.
He looks like Future, so the bitch is like Future. So he's definitely a Future clone.
A clone?
That's an exaggeration.
Look, yeah, right.
He's a good looking guy, but I will admit that it makes me feel kind of like I'm just like not aware of like what dudes are gonna get considered hot, because I feel like I know a lot of dudes
it's not porn hot.
I know a lot of dudes who look like 99% the same as this guy, and they don't seem like they get a lot of like hot points.
Do they got them M's?
Nah, for sure. That's
like
a big part of it.
That definitely adds on to the look.
That gives you a good personality, right? The memes instantly.
All right, everybody go around the table and admit a dude they think is hot.
Donnie.
No funny points. It's got to be someone you seriously think is smoking hot. No offense, Donnie.
Who's a
good looking guy, but
Who's a good looking
How
dude?
gay are we? Wait, what?
I just like if we're gonna put Duke in that category, I don't want everybody to just hop on board with like a previously selected hottie.
Yeah. No, it's fair.
Hottie?
We gotta,
Wait,
like-
talking
That's fair
about
enough.
handsome men.
A guy I think is attractive.
Oh, fuck.
Who's hot? Who's not? I don't know.
I want to say like
W.
Fight Club era Brad Pitt's like the consummate handsome dude.
Okay, no, all right. Who's the most handsome guy in the No Jumper extended cinematic universe?
That's a good question.
Which includes all channels related to us, etc.
Oh, this just in. Hey, Pun, what happened with you and Lil Dave, man?
Who's Lil Dave?
What you mean?
Ace Boy Pun?
Yeah, because he the ugliest nigga out of here. Right?
Yeah.
when you said
Speaking of
pretty-
handsome dudes,
I like to
Pun.
the ugliest nigga is Pun. And then on the hood, they say it's some paperwork from back in the days. One of my partners I went to school. I don't know, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Explain, because I don't know. I'm not putting it on you yet, but it might be. Listen.
Wow.
Hey, my little homie last night
bitch, it might be.
basically told me.
That they think Pun told.
Ain't no thing.
Whoa.
I just ain't seen the work to just put it on cuz like that. But
you'll casually mention it on the podcast to get
yeah,
everybody
'cause
else
he
to
need
talk
to explain
about.
what happened. I said what happened.
But you ain't seen
Did I say you told? I said, hey, what happened?
You ain't seen no black and white though.
Shit, I can.
You might as well. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
Do your due
You
diligence,
think
sir.
it's worth it, or you think he gonna tell on himself? Go ahead. just
Content
tell us
going
what happened.
content. So, I mean, hey, listen. If there was paperwork available on Lush Uno, Bricc Baby, the 22 stir, for sure they would be doing a deep dive.
Deep analysis.
All you need to do is mention it, and it'll mean that a thirstier YouTuber will probably do the research for
Paperwork party.
you. Damn, you
Coming
really
soon.
want all the smoke right there, huh?
I mean, if you told, you told.
Yeah.
If you didn't, you didn't.
How reliable? And I, like, so because I don't know Lil Dave, so I don't know. What that
Oh
is,
no,
but-
it's reliable. He gonna know exactly what you talking about. This ain't no rapper. This ain't nothing. He gonna know exactly what you talking about.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
how
yeah.
do I even know?
That's okay.
You get what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm
So,
asking. I don't know where this came
Explain
from.
yourself.
If this
gang.
came from a reputable homie or one of the or a smoker homie or what.
I
You
have
feel me?
full
Like,
info by Thursday. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, Lord. Wow.
I just forgot to send y'all that in text last night because I was high at the studio when I found out.
Wow, look at that. No, you know, they were running content on Flacco last night.
What Flacco?
I saw a clip of ODM Slim on Ace Boys. Basically, all right. So Flacco was supposed to have a fade with ODM at one point,
Yeah.
and then he decided that he was going to start making little stipulations and shit. And I
Fade
guess
stipulations?
he wanted P Nice to be there, and I guess
Come to P Nice backyard with none of your homeboys, no gangbangers or nothing.
wait. But so ODM Slim has to go all the way to Long Beach, or
Yeah,
I don't know. But either way,
or
all right.
wherever P Nice lives.
All right, maybe I'm misunderstanding the situation, but if you're Flacco and you're gonna go run a fade with a gang member in a backyard for the first time in your entire fucking life, is it really so much to ask that he have like a gang member that he trusts and respects in the form of P Nice there to officiate? Because obviously Flacco's worried about this turning into a
Gang problem, like
a
them
big
try to gang up. on
jumping situation or whatever it might be, trying to do some crazy
But
shit.
at that point, what is P Nice gonna stop? Not even clowning him. It's like if the neighbors wanted to do something to Flacco and a Trey was trying to stop it, I don't think that it'll stop.
Maybe not the best.
If it's a
Yeah,
friendly,
I mean,
person
yeah,
in
no, but
all-
honestly,
all right, all right.
if it's for real a friendly fade and there ain't gonna be no shenanigans, you don't need to go with anybody. In reality,
But why would Flacco trust that?
No, I get it.
He ain't even
I get
from
it.
here. He knows that he's a fish out of water when it comes to the backyard fade type situation, right?
I'm from neighborhood where to get their head bust, and non-affiliates never get no head ups.
I mean, hey, yeah.
And it's
See?
not really hard.
I'm just saying it's a part of the code.
If I was ever going to engage in that sort of thing, obviously I'm pulling up with somebody that I feel like has enough respect that even if the people that I'm supposed to be fighting have no respect for me, that there's still somebody who's going to act on my behalf.
At least
right?
try to.
Yeah.
I think that it's damn near crazier of Slim to expect that Flacco would
Pull up solo,
abide by regular LA fade rules and stuff, knowing who he is, knowing like
wait. Slim didn't put those stipulations. He didn't try to back Flacco.
That's not what I said.
Flacco came up with all this shit himself.
yeah.
It was like,
I
come here,
okay.
you come here. It wasn't like they was trying to negotiate a spot in place.
Yeah.
He like, yeah, nigga, come down here, nigga. Like, first and foremost, you are not affiliate. You want to fade from a gangbanger, it's gonna go the way the gangbanger wants it to go.
Well, is who wanted the fade?
I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure Flacco wasn't like, I need to fight ODM Slim.
ODM Slim was demanding it.
Yeah, they both was on some shit though. Nah, Flacco kind of like, nigga, I fight ODM. Like he said, he jumped out his skin. I don't know if, cause like what gangbangers like? Yeah, I need a fade from Flacco.
That's what I'm. Yeah, that's kind of crazy too.
But then I think it was a clubhouse argument though.
Probably.
Right? Yeah.
Well, like it's funny because ODM obviously way more experienced in this regard than Flacco, and I would just figure that he would have the understanding, like, hey, Flacco probably needs someone to hold his hand through this process.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
you're ODM Slim. You got a homie who's gonna be standing there with a big old bunch of guns on him.
Yeah.
Let Flacco have his homie to make sure that he at least feels safe in theory. I don't know. They might tell us that we're kind of missing the point of what the disagreement was.
So what was Pud and then Reddit content?
They called Flacco and then Flacco hung up.
Mid combo.
We talked to him for a minute or two and then he hung up.
Oh, so they were running the content on like, oh, why did you need P Nice to help you?
It's kind of like a whole room full of Flacco haters too, because like you remember when Flacco used to call himself like
Infant Ace Boy Trey?
yeah.
In case anyone forgot.
But now Trey don't fuck with him, so he's sitting there hating on him too. So it's a big old anti-Flacco party in that room.
Oh, so Flacco been from Insane.
Yeah, he literally.
Oh, so
so he's on his second pass.
Yeah, that's his second Insane. If it Ace Boy Trey,
that was definitely a moment where I was like, Flacco, you're getting a little too deep in this. Like, you don't want to be an infant anybody, I don't think, right?
He's a little bit too deep in the weeds at that point.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
You don't want to be.
Yeah, that's a weird decision on his part.
I'm learning how to talk on the podcast.
Wait, why?
Because I just stopped myself from saying a whole lot of stuff right now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But that's what we love you for. Let it out.
No.
Fuck shit up.
I say go back to I want unhinged, Bricc.
No, yeah. But it's like LA politics. I just learned how to, because I could have said something that I didn't really mean right now, and then everybody's hood would have been pissed off.
Hey, because them fools be soft, they get down to
No. Lush said it.
Yeah.
There you go. Speed his voice up, make it so it doesn't look like you're just doing a voice. Anyway. So then I go straight from the Melrose Thanksgiving party to the Section 8 modeling shoot. I didn't know what kind of clothing they were going to have me wearing, but I just show up and it's just like a bunch of crazy fashion people. We in the trenches somewhere, some random scummy looking area. They got like a little studio that they rented. I go in there, they got me wearing latex fucking jackets with no shirt under it. They got me wearing the biggest Jinkos you ever seen.
That type of party.
People are telling me that I need to be doing more modeling. Like you could be big as a model. I'm like, what? I just stuffed my face with Thanksgiving food, and then y'all were 10 minutes late to meet me here, so I literally went straight to 7-Eleven and got a couple cookies and chowed down in my car. I don't feel like a model, but thank you. And then obviously the Reddit immediately roast me for my fresh fit.
Hey, Section 8 kind of go crazy though.
I like that shit.
They got to do some glazing while they're there. I don't think they meant it.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool.
You'll be dope as a model.
Hey, Adam,
what is that?
Bend over, poke your hip out a little bit.
I'm like, what am I going to do?
The model, now they got you modeling. You're like,
what is
with
me?
the eyes and shit.
Yeah, what is me being a model? Like, is
at
that
40.
At 41.
What is that like? What does the skill set of modeling entail? Like, you're able to like control your facial structure to a certain, like you're able to like hold an expression. Like,
right. Me being a model is 100% like, oh, you're already a familiar face.
Right.
Like, what else could I possibly be bringing to the... Because listen, I could find you a bunch of 19-year-old boys that look a lot better than me.
You want to name a hot boy today. Like,
yeah, you never
named
from it. Now you're talking about hot 19-year-old boys, bro.
If we have something to model and we go to the skate park and school just got out, for sure I'm gonna find like a 18-year-old kid that looks a zillion times cooler than me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm 41.
If we go to the skate park in the junior college, you meant.
I'm just trying to think of like where there would be a bunch of like the skater boy. That's like a cool aesthetic, right? You know, I'm trying to think like I'm just saying a random dude is gonna look cooler
I
than me.
I understand that. Somebody with a 6-pack that wears a small.
They don't even gotta be like having a 6-pack. They just gotta be like okay, being hot is mostly being skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
It's a damn shame, but it's true.
I heard the
Guns is
statistic
hot.
that if I think it's you're in like the 85th percentile of attractiveness if you're in decent shape. Like if you're physically fit and go to the gym, you already have
Also,
the ups.
Now you see why all the
sunglasses,
bitches what the fuck would be?
sunglasses, and cigarettes.
That helps.
If
for
you're
sure.
skinny and you're wearing like clothing that is in any way kind of weird at all, like think about outfits that look cool on dudes. Dudes will literally like, I see this on Melrose. I'll see it when I go to parties and stuff. There'll be a dude wearing like basically a belly shirt, but he weighs like 100 pounds, and then he's got some like weird baggy pants and some like goofy Balenciaga
Big
shoes.
ass was with a fucking
And
Shade.
everyone's looking at him
Knowledge.
like, oh, that dude is
Fucking
he's
dripped
cool
out.
as fuck.
Save some
Drip
pussy
out.
for the
Or
rest of
what
us.
about
Now
the
picture
fucking-
Lush wearing that.
What about the
It's not
gonna
see-through
work.
long sleeve shirt with the fucking dripped out big ass jeans and the boots?
Yeah, that kind of thing.
That shit's pretty. I just can't get with it. It's
No,
like,
it's not for us.
dude,
We're old.
yeah.
We're all grown.
It's like, you know what I mean?
You just licked your finger and put it on his nipple?
If he had a see-through shirt.
That's hard.
So back to the most attractive guy in the universe, the no jumper universe.
Yeah, I feel like we need to actually like really dig into that. Because it's like hard for me to even think
Hands
of.
down, you gonna act like you don't see the sharpest, coldest, flyest motherfucker around here. But
Honestly, when he was like early 20s, maybe. I feel like time has not been so kind to him. Also,
or cigarettes and liquor.
that too. And
Lifestyle.
here's the problem is that most of the like former no jumper hosts, when I think about them, they are fat. And that's going to really kind of take you out of the running for being a hot host, right?
But I feel like you
You
could
don't
be
think
fat. and-
Yerden with the skincare routine is like the most handsome? Because he got all the bumps and blemishes out the way. He's the cutest.
Honestly, if he was fully bodied, if he had full autonomy,
If he had another arm.
yo, I hate that I have to admit this, but I do kind of feel like he might be in the lead. But he's also old as fuck too.
With the side tooth missing and all that.
See, I never even noticed that until the Reddit started pointing
I
it
feel
out.
like I think girls feel like House Phone's a good looking dude. I think that's like a somewhat of a general consensus.
I knew House Phone when
Junkie to junkie, yeah.
Hey, bro, you act like you're not one of us.
I knew House
They not
Phone
like
when he
us.
was a younger, skinnier House Phone.
Slaying
But
Poon?
he is another example though, where if he had a 6-pack, then yeah, he would be like a real good guy.
Slaying
But I
Poon.
kind of feel like that about like so many. Like, what about Yuri? I kind of almost feel
Damn,
like
bro.
Bro,
it's
come
Yuri,
on,
huh?
bro.
It's Yuri.
Is a fucking
well, he has
bird.
white privilege.
He looks like Earthworm Jim, bro.
Granted, like everything that we know about him makes us not think of him as a good-looking guy. But I kind of feel like if you
Those-
take away the insecurity and the
at the right age,
abusiveness, and
glasses.
yeah, I mean, but I feel like glasses kind of make you a better-looking guy.
He could be
Not
like
the right age version.
He could have been like a singer of like a early 2000s like NYC indie band.
If he had some swag,
So,
if he didn't dress like shit, for
He
sure,
could have
I
been
feel
in,
like he
like,
could be in the lead.
Cramps
Yeah.
or the White Stripes.
so
or
the top runner up
Vines.
is Sharp and T-Rail.
Sharp, yeah,
Skincare.
early 20s Sharp wins.
If you have to go to early 20s, if you have to backdate by a couple decades,
Sharp.
Players ball.
no, but that's the thing. You even see him
Yeah.
like 5-6 years ago, you're like, whoa, that's a different dude.
Sharp with the long hair wins.
Sharp with the long hair.
I'm kind of
That's
torn.
my favorite Sharp.
I like long hair.
I
There-
always tell-
there's part of me that feels like you're the best looking guy. But then there's part of me that feels like you're ugly as fuck. It's kind of
Yeah.
hard. Like I'm kind of torn.
That's because when I do my hair and clean myself up, I kind of look handsome, but I look grimy on purpose.
But you have the crazy face tattoos, which I feel like puts you in like a dangerous category that is kind of hot.
for the girls.
But then also, bro, if you were a
Got
foot
gap.
if you were a foot taller, boom, you win.
Hey, but why?
A foot
How
taller
tall are
at
you?
6'6"?
6'6" is
Nah,
very,
I'm
very, very
sure.
tall.
6'8".
Yeah.
I would be 6'8" if that was the case.
That's like too tall for anyone to expect that of a dude.
But be at 6'2"?
I feel like I don't know if it's still like this, but I feel like back in the day in LA, you would see gangs and you see like all the tough ass fools, and then the leader, like the shot caller, the OG, would be like 5'4", and he'd be super short.
Not big you.
Everybody, yeah, like not big you, but I swear that was like a thing. I don't know if it still is, but some of the most treacherous fools.
Gangbangers are the people that didn't have the ability to go to college and get their education paid for. They usually come under 6 feet. And then they go to the pen and then they come out looking like monsters and shit.
That's a solid point. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I mean? Like it's all the people that know sports ain't gonna work at an early age in the streets and all that. And then like the big body dudes are the dudes that did sports till they found out they was dumb than a motherfucker and they stopped being eligible to play in 10th grade. You know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? Caught a case or just in like love boys shit. They went all the way through college, went through police training and all that shit failed, and they back in the hood trying to be hard.
Police training is diabolical.
He did. Check where he went after was playing for he either played for Humboldt or Fresno. I think it was Humboldt County, and then he went to the sheriff's little police academy. He was gonna go that way at first.
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Christopher Loveboy.
Oh, right. I already forgot. Man, I feel like we've done a lot of really important work today in figuring out who's the hottest. I feel like you're leaving AD out the conversation. We used to always say that me and AD were the hottest said no jumper back then.
Did we say that?
Maybe not you, but like I think me and him used to say it a lot. I'm taking myself out of the combo though.
Is this because of the nose ring? That's what I was doing.
I was like 37 at that time, so I feel like I was a little bit more comfortable acting hot. Nose ring to me,
hot
takes away from your hotness
for sure.
How?
I just don't feel
Tupac
like
had a nose ring. Okay,
that was a long time ago.
Let's talk about.
I'm gonna be real. I don't like nose ring on a guy. It's not for me.
Tupac.
Oh, you got it. Fuck. Holy shit.
Tupac was a handsome dude.
That's gay.
Speaking of handsome dudes,
you got
Tupac.
a nose ring, gay?
He does. Look, I don't even notice when people have them. I don't really think about it.
I got this literally in like 2004.
Wow.
And it's come out like 3 times since then. I forget that.
20 years with a nose ring is crazy.
You have a tongue ring too?
Hell no.
Nipple rings?
No, I ain't no nipple
Can we inspect your nipples for holes?
You had a tongue ring.
Never had no tongue ring. Never had no tongue
What other
ring.
piercings did you get under the ear?
Just what's it called? Nah. What's the dick piercing called again? The
Prince Albert.
Yeah, the Prince Albert. Nah.
I've been thinking about getting that.
No, I honestly, my ears, and then this traumatized the fuck out of me. Like this was really painful. This nose piercing is worse than any tattoo I've ever got. I hated it. How's the end of my piercing career?
Okay, serious question. As long as we're talking about getting hot, do you think I would look retarded if I got like diamond earrings?
No.
That'd be dope.
Yeah. You think it'd look cool?
Yeah.
I've never had anything on my body pierced ever.
That's crazy.
But the other day, my kid was like,
I ain't wore earrings in 3 years.
My kid was putting stickers on my earlobes, and like my girl was like laughing, and then she was kind of looking at it, and she's like, maybe you would look cool with like earrings. And I'm like, really? I never even considered it.
Get like
it's just
2 carats each year, 3 carats.
Get some boogers.
Get some fake ones, really.
Well, it's
I hate this cheap ass.
he can actually afford it.
I might lose them.
We would love that.
You will lose them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm on my like 3rd set since I've been home, 6,000 each time. I'm glad I have that more expensive.
100% chance you lose your earrings.
I didn't even buy them this time. I just got one.
See, that's Mickey and Tricky.
I remember like back in the day, my homie just showed me that it's just another way you can show off. It's another way to express yourself. Why not get it if you can?
Is it really like expressing yourself that just have like a little rock?
Showing off. It is.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's dig into this topic. Holy shit! What is this?
Blueface, baby.
How is this the way that this loaded? Maybe I'll make it full screen. Okay, here we go. Blueface has announced, my first business, Blues Fish and Soul, was a successful failure. I decided to revamp, and I'm back with even more seasoning. The King of Crabs grand opening, January 20th, 2025. Hashtag free Blueface. Note, who has the pinned comment? I want a job here. I'm standing on it.
You're the King of Crabs.
Well, I would like a job there. feel like I could bring something to the table.
Looks like the same location, so I'm assuming up there, Santa Clarita. Yeah.
Wait, so you're telling me that he like chose this name? He didn't. Are you sure?
Course.
For sure he did.
Wait, okay. So look, this is the original.
Yeah, look, that's what I'm saying. It looks like the same spot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's exactly the same spot. Wait. No, look.
Diamond in the wall by the sign over there.
That's why I say 661 because it's Santa Clarita.
Well, yeah, it's the same sign. But look how this is like a straight line across, then look here, it's a straight line with a dip.
No, that's because it's a different way. That's the same angle. Diamond that's at the end of the word. Look, you see that little square pattern over there? That's the same.
You see, there's more sky in this picture.
Yeah. Okay, it is the same place. All right. So you think he's just trying to be funny? Best $200K I ever spent. I'm all done with the restaurant. I got the final sign off from the city today.
I mean, people do enjoy like that, like that's bomb ass food. You feel me? Like fools love the king crabs.
So okay, but Blueface, arguably the top crip in the nation.
That's the name of the fucking show. King of Crabs.
You notice how I censored it? It says Blueface is king of, and then I censored it.
Yeah.
That's dope, though.
You think I'm over whooping?
Nah.
I was very respectful.
Nah, because I looked at it, I'm like, that's dope. Like you the head crip around here, the king of crabs.
I think he's like funny for doing that.
Yeah,
that's
hard.
Yeah,
that's what I said. That's hard. I'm a troll. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, but do you think that? I guess I'm just like surprised to see him make an edgy joke that plays off of the negative slur that you would use for somebody like him if you were in that line of work in such a permanent way. By putting it on as the name of your business, you can't easily get away from it. So if it does offend people, if people in your orbit are offended by it, you're stuck with it. And from my perspective, when you want to choose a brand name, you don't really want to go with like an edgy joke that you might think twice about later. Like, this isn't an Instagram caption. This is something that it would be a very big pain in the ass to change.
It's in Santa Clarita. Hold on. It's in Santa Clarita.
Right.
And I prefer the homies don't come to this motherfucker. Because, nigga, the ops don't want no discount. Nigga.
I honestly feel like it is kind of like an Instagram caption in reality. He's doing, like, this is clearly a money grab. Bro's locked up. They need to keep the brand going. They need to continue to pump money through the Blueface brand. So it makes sense. Okay, well, what can we do? Boom, we're going to reopen the restaurant. Let's give it a viral title. You're talking about it like he needs to be married to this name, like it's something super permanent. The first restaurant wasn't
They bought the sign. That sign cost thousands of dollars to put up there.
But the first restaurant wasn't even open for a year. So it's not like a super sense of commitment at the end of the day. It's kind of
okay, but it is the same restaurant.
It is the same
restaurant. You think he was paying rent on it this whole time?
Most likely.
Bricc, would anybody get offended by this?
He wasn't paying rent on it. It had burnt down or whatever had happened to it. They had vandalized it, so it probably got an insurance check, and then it was undergoing a reconstruction or whatever you call that.
To be fair, that was like 3-4 years ago.
No, it was like 2.
Well, was it?
Okay. So the restaurant wasn't that long ago because remember they're like AD and them did We Hungry or We Started like at over there.
And then mind you, he been in jail, so of course all the shit's gonna move a little bit slower than if he was on the streets. He probably thought of it when he was on the streets. Like, I'm gonna revamp it. Okay, I'm not gonna call it Blues. He probably didn't have the name of the shit. Then he was in jail being funny. That's where you
or he had nothing ideas. To do with it. Someone was like, "Hey, this is what we finna do. Are you cool with it?" And he was like, "Yeah."
King of Crabs. He didn't have nothing to do with it. He had something to do.
It's possible.
Let somebody text me that ain't me. Nigga talk about, hey, let's name your restaurant.
Imagine me telling Bricc, hey, I got this great idea for what we're gonna call this restaurant.
The fuck?
Now you're assuming that there's no other like Crips homies involved in his organization.
I'm hoping. I'm praying that it's not.
I've been around the Blueface network, and I feel like he's the one with the edgy sense of humor. He's the one who's going to make this kind of joke.
For sure.
The rest of the dudes that he be around seem like they're a little bit more serious.
More reserved, yeah.
On average. I'm a little surprised, but okay, but you tell me, because I feel like when I look at the gangbanging landscape, quite often, there'll be like a dude who's in a gang or whatever, they think something's funny, there's always somebody to tell them that it's not funny and that they're actually mad about it and that now we need to squabble or something like that. When we look at the many tens of thousands of people who might be considered Crips in Southern California, is there going to be somebody who's like offended enough by that name to do something about it? Or is it, Blueface have enough equity built up as a professional dude?
Somebody chasing it is going to have something to say, but other than that, it should be like motherfuckers already know he turning a negative to a positive. Did they trip when bro made the song Ain't a Regular Crab? Tunchi?
No, but I think everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
But he's on a certain level in terms of notoriety. He's a little less known, and as just a song title, and it's a song title.
But he's more in the streets with niggas that ain't playing with that type of shit.
For sure, but but also like everybody who like understood that song name was like, oh, that's clever as fuck that he took something that somebody.
But that's clever too.
It is.
That's clever. Yeah, like whoever doesn't look at that as clever as a business move, like, oh, he got to put like. Just right now, it's shaking up everything just because of the name. We ain't tasted it.
But it's also, you can say it about you can say whatever you want about yourself.
Yeah.
You're a gay dude, you can call your friends fags. But if you're a Crip, I guess you could call your restaurant that.
It is great marketing, though, because we would not be having this conversation if it had any other name. There would not be a prolonged conversation.
Blue Soul Food back open
especially because he already had it before.
Be like, all right, Blueface restaurant. That's a non-topic.
We ain't tasted a Crip leg from there or nothing yet.
But now, you feel me? Now we
can't wait.
I need the grand tour. Roll out the blue carpet for a player.
I got a good Google question. What percentage of Santa Clarita is black?
0.7. Hell, 4.8. 4.18.
Asian 11%, other races 10%, black or African American 4%. This is the point that I was seeking to make here.
Where?
Santa Clarita, one of the whitest places that you will ever go.
Yeah, where's the 4% black? Where?
Honestly, it's cheap housing out there.
They're around,
that apartments. They're not in the houses.
But there's like no apartments.
Valencia.
They're in Valencia.
Exactly, yes.
In Valencia.
Santa Clarita, somebody told me that there's no apartments, which means there's basically no low-income people. It's like all families or people who have enough money that they can live in a house.
Yeah, you got to go to Newhall or Valencia, any of them adjacent cities.
And there ain't no black people moving to Newhall.
Really? Wow, what's going on with Newhall? I know about Valencia.
Yeah, I don't know. I just ain't never heard of no black people living in Newhall. It's a lot of trailer parks and all that
Newhall's
shit.
kind of trailer-y. There's definitely like SA hoods there too.
And it's like headquarters for the SMV brothers, right? I mean, Santa Clarita brothers, right?
I don't know.
Newhall, they definitely right there,
Yeah, Newhall's janky for sure.
That's the janky white boys over there.
Okay. So you're
what
saying,
chapter are you from, brother?
Yeah. You're saying I should pull up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should vlog
in the
Newhall trailer park.
Antelope Valley chapter, brother.
I feel like this is like an invisibility cloak where like if I see like a skinhead dude, like he's not even gonna recognize me as a white guy. He's gonna think I'm Puerto Rican rocking this.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Or a Russian mobster. No, they be in the Adidas
over there.
actually.
Or a Russian abuser.
Over there, you'll be dope with like a Carhartt hold jug in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm into that style of dress too. Jeans, work boots, one of those flannels that has the hood built into it.
Oh wow!
I could wear the same fit for the rest of my life. Wait till I'm not a podcaster anymore. I'm gonna have 5 outfits, rotate them. Nothing. You give me a shirt? No, I don't want it. I'm wearing this shirt I got from Walmart.
Just got off my shift galvanizing steel. Gonna put on my flannel / hoodie combo.
That's where I'm at. Or I'm going full goth.
Your beard's not long enough to even tour the trailer park.
That's funny you say that because last time when I got my beard trimmed up, I told them to keep it a little longer. I'm seeing. I feel like it's winter, so you want a longer beard.
Yeah, but
Father Time.
You already know you gotta be coming crazy.
Pull it. I saw a guy with a beard down here the other day. I was just thinking, I'm like, I can never imagine having that. Yeah,
he hates me.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
he hates you for sure.
He hates me for sure. Hasn't even met me yet.
What really like made me never want to get a long beard was just like the homie had a long ass beard and eating a burrito and seeing like the sour cream get stuck in his beard and it's just like You have to keep going, like, because you know when someone gets something stuck on them, you want to let them know, but you don't necessarily want to interrupt the conversation to say it unless it's super crucial. So
if you have a big beard like that and you got food in it, nobody should even tell you because it's just like so part of it.
Yeah,
you know?
you should know that you got food in your shit.
It looks so gross. And
yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah. No, okay. My favorite memory though of a dude, like I used to know this guy who was like in like beard competitions and shit. Like he was a very serious beard dude. And I like had talked to him online before. And then we were in a similar subculture, let's just say. And I see him at this event. I'm saying what's up to him. His girl comes over and just starts grinding her ass on me.
What the fuck?
And I'm just thinking, like, what the fuck? Because I'm young. I don't know about cuck shit. I don't know about swingers. I don't know about, like, to me, it's just completely foreign. Why the fuck is she rubbing her ass on me? She must be wasted, something like that. I didn't really get it that, like, he was basically, he wanted me to fuck his girl in front of him. Yeah. So but you know, later on when I was thinking about it, I was like, I wonder if that's what that was. So then one day I'm stuck in the airport and I tweet about how I'm on a layover for 8 hours and I'm just sitting in the bathroom and I just took a huge shit. She immediately DMs me and says, send me a photo of the shit. So she's not only a swinger, but she also is into poop. I sent her the picture of the poop.
She's in a scat play?
She's telling me she's literally like super horny looking at my shit.
Oh, they some freaky deeks over
her.
there.
I wish I could remember her name. Yeah, honestly.
That's
you should look up send me shit in your
2008. It's so long ago.
In your Twitter fucking DMs.
Twitter DMs still exist because I have DMs from like 09, 2010 that I've seen. Like
it might take me like hours of just scrolling back, and then I feel like it's gonna crash. Maybe if you're doing the browser, it would work a little better.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's very involved, but that might have been a winner right there. She's down for a shit pick.
Yeah,
is causing arousal to that degree.
Imagine if I had
send her ass to Dubai now.
If I had been a little bit more daring, that night could have ended up with me in the hotel room banging her out and then shitting on her boobs.
Yeah, it could have.
And I'm the kind of guy.
What if she would have ate your shit afterwards a lot?
Let's go. I'm never going to see you again.
Straight out.
Yeah, it is what it is. Especially your husband's watching you eat my turds. I mean, that sounds amazing. That's like, you know how much I would have talked about that over the years?
Yeah, that's like taking humiliation kink to an absurd degree right there. Yeah, like,
eat this poop.
You like your butt temper with a little bit too much, Adam.
No, I don't. I'm not into the butt touching. But yo, there is a girl that I think is super hot, and somebody like told me not to fuck with her because she like used to eat her poop. I'm like, I don't care about that. As long as she's like,
how is she
currently cool? I'm assuming it was like some kind of sex thing, you know? She's like a porn star chick, so I feel like, you know, yeah, she probably ate some poop. Whatever.
It's crazy how like
we're all in this together.
Like in the corn world, I feel like one scene or one's act can define somebody's entire existence. Like just 10 seconds, and then like she happened to lick one piece of shit, and then forever she's the shit.
Same thing with the dudes. You fuck one guy.
Yeah, you're
on camera. Your whole image changes forever.
You touch a dick, you're gay.
I'm about to piss.
You gonna piss?
Yeah.
You go piss. I'm gonna talk about my new favorite product, Blizzy. We got the Cone Woods on deck. Let me talk to you about these Blizzy Cone Woods. Let's take a quick break. Shout out to our partners over at Blizzy. Blizzy is a hand-rolled, all-natural Fronto leaf cone. Blizzies taste amazing. They're super convenient. Just stuff, then smoke. Whether it's the grape, banana, Russian cream, or original flavored cones, Blizzy is the best. I'm
actually kind of psyched on these. I can't lie. And
oh yeah, they look great, right?
Not only do they have like the flavors that we love from the, you feel me?
Yeah.
The Backwood collection.
Can you remove this so that we can actually take a look at how soft and durable these things are? I know everybody's least favorite thing when you go cop a pack of woods is you get the dry ones. Well, our friends at Blizzy have the moistest wraps that you'll ever see in your entire life, and they come wrapped around this piece of plastic. See, look at that. That's like the best backwood out the pack.
Yeah, it's nice. And it's dope because, you know, Bricc always complains, Lush, you don't roll up on the podcast.
There you go. Roll up his weed in the Blizzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
there you go. Blizzies can be found at all of your favorite smoke shops, and you can always check them out on Instagram for all the latest info, drops, dope giveaways, and availability. Go follow them at blizzy.incc, blizzy.incc. Check it out. Again, big shout outs to Spencer, Eli, and all of our guys over at Blizzy for supporting the podcast. We're gonna make Bricc Baby over here roll up in this Blizzy so we can get a review.
Yeah, and honestly, like I think it's great because when I go to a spot and I know I could easily roll like a Dutch or a Swisher in my sleep. It's so easy to roll those things, but you kind of feel like a peasant.
Yes.
Smoking a Swisher. If I see someone rolling a Swisher, it makes me want to leave the room.
Those are in the dark ages. We've left the Swishers in the past.
But it's a lot more. It takes talent to finesse a wood, to finesse a grabba. You know what I'm saying? A Fonto. So this kind of makes it easier, lowers the learning curve, and you don't have to look like a lame.
It looks dope. We got all the good flavors, too. All your favorite backwood flavors, realistically. We got grape, banana, Russian cream, and original. So shout out to everybody over at Blizzy. Follow them on the gram. I'll shout them out tonight so you guys can just check it out on my story as well. Anyway, Lush, give me some personal insight.
So I went to my back's been killing me. I think I
saw that sciatic nerve.
Yeah, so I think I have the first ever high impact podcast injury of all time.
Was it from
I think it's from sitting on my ass for prolonged periods of time.
I thought you were gonna say from you freaking out at the end of last week's episode.
Oh yeah.
Which, by the way, rest in peace.
Yeah, like that shit is fucked up. Like my whole, like a lot of homies, my whole ecosystem is fucked up over that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Long live Jizzle. But no, like literally, like my sciatic nerve been fucking with me. So I went to a spa. You ever been to a spa?
I've gotten like massages at, I guess, spa type spots. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is like a more like, this isn't like a high end one. It's like a regular spa. It's nice, but it's like, there's a lot of sex workers were there, a lot of, like OnlyFans chicks, and a lot of pretty much you were either Russian, Korean, or gay. And then like me, I'm the outlier. I was the one person that couldn't be categorized. And the spa was a great experience, but there's just a lot of, there's like too naked, fool. Like you go to the locker room and I'm like wanted to take advantage of the damn hot tub, and there's like 5 naked dudes in there. I'm like, oh, I can't go in the hot tub.
I used to stay at the Palazzo, and the shared like community spa and pool area would be a weird opportunity to get to see your neighbors basically naked while you're in the spa.
Yeah, if you're actually living there, that adds like such another level of awkwardness to it.
To be fair though, that complex would have like many hundreds of people, so like every single time I ever went into the spa, I was only seeing people that I had already, that I had never seen before.
Yeah.
I never really had anything too awkward happen, but.
Is co-ed nudity in there or what?
Oh, that's a good question. I feel like there was no nudity.
Okay, so that's.
I definitely never saw anyone naked.
Oh, because what I'm talking about is full-blown nudity. Like you go in, like there's like the area where everyone's together or whatever, but in the.
And were you stretching your shit out before you went in there so that you would look good for the boys?
No, but I'm not gonna lie to you, fool. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even drop trowel.
I don't blame you. It seems so unnecessary.
It was against the rules, and I was like, nah, fuck that.
Okay.
But I will say this: I felt a little bit more confident after leaving, because I'm like 87th percentile easily.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
nice.
I was like, this is kind of good. But
I got that feeling hardcore when I used to go to the public gym in Koreatown.
And this is Koreatown as well.
Many of the smallest dicks that you have ever seen in your entire life. Yeah.
Yo, that's
shocking.
Yeah, it was crazy. And you don't want to like racially stereotype, but then like the one black fool had fucking Shaquille O'Neal's arm between his legs.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
So you saw one black guy in there with a giant dick?
No cap.
What?
Shaquille O'Neal's arm.
That's crazy, man. I was in an orgy with Ray Black yesterday.
Speaking of
big ass black dicks, yeah. Oh, here we go. We got some shit weed. That's what's up.
What's up? Let's go.
Yeah, man. Me and Ray Black was in there piping together. It was a whole thing.
Was it like, because that's kind of like, is that like playing with like Steph Curry? You're on, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know if I'm gonna give Ray Black Steph Curry. Wasn't he like one of the greatest of all time?
He's a dope ass. He's like, okay, like it's like playing like, but he's playing with someone that's reputable, or you.
He's
like,
reputable. He's been in the game for like 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing it for so long. Yeah, I mean, shit. Maybe he is stuff great. I don't play basketball at all. So.
Nutty Professor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie. I forgot that was I heard about dreadlocks, Reggie, but shitlocks.
You're saying Ray Black is like that character?
Yeah. Look, do you know what we talking about? You seen Nutty Professor?
Yeah. What was his name though in the
Reggie.
movie? Nutty.
He was the comedian.
Yeah.
And why I'm getting his ass beat. Yeah.
This guy?
Yeah. I forgot
that
was Dave. Dead ass forgot that was Dave.
Oh my God. No, wait, this is Daniel Caesar? No, this is Dave Chappelle, but they're saying it looks like Daniel Caesar. What happened to him?
Like Ray Blizzy.
He fucking like stood up for Yes Jules and you never heard about him again.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
I was standing up for her too. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. What?
They haven't got a bar that's on some shit? OG?
That's that good weed. Put it in a blizzy.
OG shit.
Will you do us the honor of rolling up in a blizzy so we can see what it's like?
We about to put it in the blizzy right now.
It's better than those whatever the hell else you got.
It's not better than my glizzy.
Well,
for sure.
I haven't seen it.
The weed's not even better.
I don't even know.
You went to the bathroom to avoid a gay conversation and came back talking about your dick.
You came back. We were talking about Ray Black's dick.
I was about to say. I was gonna say. Never mind.
You just jerked off? That would be the most sinister thing to do mid-podcast. Just pound out in the bathroom.
That means that one of you guys had
turned you
pulsating. Yeah, at that point.
Honestly, like if we're doing the 12-hour pods that we've been talking about.
Oh, they're not even ready for that.
Bro, 12-hour pods, what does that mean? That you have to...
What do you mean?
Okay. I like the idea of us doing a challenge to do the longest podcast in the history of No Jumper live. And I was thinking either 8 hours or 12 hours.
That's
now,
cool.
What we would have to do is we would have to like really plan it out. We'd have to have like multiple stages of different interesting things. I also feel like we need to start very early. Like we need to roll out of bed and basically like get on the pod like within the first hour or two because you're just going to have to like have so much energy.
Dude, I woke up today and I was like, I wish the fucking pod was at like 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
You're high as hell.
No, but like, obviously I'm awake, but like that time of day, my brain just feels like I'm firing on all cylinders. I feel like by the time we get here, like I'm starting to
like 12 arguments in with your girl, right?
Whatever it is.
Well, that's why we used to always do the podcast at 6.
Yeah.
So maybe back then we would be late as fuck all the time. We'd probably start at 6:30.
Yeah.
That's fucking late.
Yeah.
If you do a 3-hour podcast, by the time you get done, it's like 9:30. Like to me at 9:30, it's like sleepy time mode. Like I'm damn near everything I do after 9:30 should be at least somewhat like aiding in me sleeping in the near future. I shouldn't be doing like really intense shit super late at night.
And what's crazy is fools would leave from here, go do their own podcasts afterwards.
Oh, I know, right?
Fools would be like till like 1 a.m.
Yeah. I don't even know if like people are excited about the concept of the 12-hour stream. I feel like it would be dope, but also it's like, we have to put like hardcore regulations on it. Like, okay, I'm going to throw this out there. I think nobody should have their phone. Or it should be like, you get a 10-minute phone interlude after. Because if everybody has their phone, from my experience doing the super long music listening streams, it just becomes everybody looking at their phone at some point.
Yeah, no one's paying attention.
What I'd really be, and same thing with like reality shows.
Here, you step for Lush, because I thought you could just put it, you got to grind it too much for me. You got to grind the weed and then put it in? Do we even have a grinder? Yeah, or like have it small enough so it goes through the straw.
Oh, that's how it works?
Oh. But you could take the piece out and then just put it in there, right? Just keep like stuffing it in.
I thought this was like a stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Does it have instructions?
You know, I'm borderline Terrell over here. You know, I only got one hand, bro. I make it look good with the other one. The other one really don't work like that.
You know, I think I might retire from rapping.
Yeah.
I think I might have seen enough.
What was the catalyst of that decision?
Just the fact that the song that we put out yesterday, I don't really like my verse. And I put it out anyway. And then when I was thinking about it afterwards, I was just like, you know,
done.
Like, I don't know. I felt like the What Would Bond Do?
That's quitter shit.
And Free Dirk. I felt like those were dope. But the one we put out yesterday, it's like, we just were so caught up in the momentum of the studio session that we just ended up doing it anyway. And I don't know.
Name one artist that just put out all hot shit every time, bro.
Besides
you gotta miss. You gotta feel like this. So when you go back in, like, I ain't never doing no bullshit.
I don't feel like you guys
no
missed. I feel like I missed.
Okay. So
I think mine was one. And
you
I was the
can't
first
be like
one in
that
the studio.
anymore.
But
I was the first one who
all
went.
the more reason.
I think that's worse.
You gotta start acting like a rapper.
And what? Just act like I like
not
everything?
being first at the studio and shit.
Oh, yeah. Well, but that was like song number 2 out of the day. So I always feel like song number 2 is going to be worse, too.
Well,
but the fourth song, the one when you're the high, all right, the one when you're leaving, the last song is usually your best
That's
song.
the hit.
You think?
Yeah, a lot of
when
times,
you're sitting there and you loaded, whatever you on, and you feel like you bricked a couple times, just like, man, I paid for this studio time. Let me knock this last one out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it always ends up like every time I go, it's like the last one is the one.
And also, Adam, it's like for you, like you're rapping on a song with fools that have been rapping for like 20 plus years and shit.
Yeah.
And like for you to even have verses that you're happy about and are holding up, or in some cases better than fools that have been. You feel me?
Been rapping for 20 plus years.
I'm saying you haven't been rapping for. I wasn't on the song, but like, yeah, I've been rapping for over 20 years.
Nigga, I started rapping when I was 26. Nigga.
Okay.
Well, you had a lucrative drug dealing career.
First of all, that's how old are you?
Nigga, 32.
Yeah, exactly. You see, you full of shit. This fool was rapping for like because even that's
because that doesn't make sense.
Because
you were on Now Right.
I started rapping when I was 23 years old, 24.
You got your first tape was 2009.
14.
9. You have
2014.
You have like
the first song.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Of me playing around.
So you was rapping.
I wasn't rapping. I was doing what Adam was doing. I was going to the studio like, nigga, let me try this.
All right. Well,
drugs make you rap. If you do thizzles, you do whatever drugs and a beat come on, nigga, you gonna think you can rap. And then I started being a little bit, well, all right. I've been rapping since I was a kid.
Asterisk cut.
Not like that.
It's asterisk cut.
You get what I'm saying? I've been to jail writing raps and shit, but I've never been a rapper. Like, I wrote a rap, but I never performed. But I know I was capable of rapping this whole time.
All I was saying,
but nigga, don't put me in no motherfucking Ice Cube ass category. 20 years rapping, nigga. That's your old ass.
There's nothing.
Fuck is you talking about, nigga?
I figured that motherfuckers been putting words together, rapping for a good dub.
Nah, nigga, ain't no good dub, nigga.
Yeah, I bet you. I go back and I find Bricc Baby.
Yeah, I know you won't.
2004.
You know what I watched the other day that made me want to rap? Rap Devil.
Rap by MGK?
I saved it when we talked about it a couple weeks ago. I put it on my Watch Later playlist and then just didn't watch it. And then the other day I was just like, all right, you know, I'm sitting there with Lena and we would listen to it. And then we listened to the Eminem one right after.
Your beard is weird.
Bro, it's actually crazy. Like, I feel like, what else was I wrong about back in the day on the podcast? Because MGK by far made the better song. I'm sorry. Eminem probably from a lyrical perspective is like the more technical rapper. Sure. Hello, Suspect. How you doing? OG Suspect in the building. As a rap song, I feel like MGK just killed it. Like, it's so bizarre that was kind of like the end of his rap career in a way.
To be honest with you, I feel like that's the hardest anyone's ever got at Eminem. Like, I feel like that diss track, like nobody that's ever dissed Eminem, that's like the coldest bar work that's ever. Even though the most recent Benzino one was cold too, because the homie Nestle wrote it. You feel me? Like,
okay.
But yeah, that one was sick too. But really, the only legitimate like rocks thrown that actually hit Eminem, I feel like, was MGK.
And to be fair, like, I'm watching Charlemagne grill MGK about it after the fact. Like, I watched like a little YouTube documentary that like reminded me of the order of events. And it's like, even at that time, MGK didn't respond to Eminem because he was so confident that his song was better.
Yeah.
Which probably sounded like bullshit to me at the time, but having just listened to them again, I really feel like he was actually being honest.
His song is better, but he was also doing a bunch of J-Cat shit. And I actually, you know, like
MGK?
he was. I mean, like he started off the whole thing.
What was your take on it when it first came out?
It was the same take I have now.
You
feel
said
me?
that
Yeah,
MGK
I said the
had
same
the
thing.
better shit?
Yeah, he did.
You're not an Eminem white boy?
No, I'm not an Eminem white boy.
Okay.
I mean, Eminem's, you know, he's one of the GOATs. He's a legend.
Yeah, he is.
But
for sure.
yeah.
100%.
But the thing is, like, so he first was talking shit about. First of all, he was trying to get Eminem's attention for like a decade. Then he wound up being like, "Oh, Haley's bad." He said, like, made a comment like, "Oh, I'm about his daughter."
Okay, but that was actually a tweet,
Right.
which I had totally forgot. That was the
that's what
MGK
set it
tweet.
off.
Yeah, but then
Haley's hot.
Yeah.
but then Eminem
Haley
responded
is hot,
6
though.
years later.
6 years later,
It was like hella years later before Eminem actually said anything about it.
I don't think it was 6 years.
I
Might
mean,
have been a few months because think about it. Because 6 years, she would have been like a teenager, like a kid.
No, that's the whole point. Yeah, she
So
was
she was still
underage,
underage.
and that's
Okay,
what
yeah.
set off that whole. That's like what offended Eminem, and then that's what kind of lit it on fire. Look at this. I would be so scared to watch this video at this point in my life. Eminem mutilated Machine Gun Kelly. Adam 22 reacts. Dude, I bet I fucking was just glazing Eminem so bad on this.
Is this post or pre confrontation with MGK?
This was definitely pre.
This is what made the conversation.
Oh,
This
okay.
this more or less led to what's
from
going here.
from the conversation I had with MGK, this is what led to him not liking the
being
22. Yeah, for sure.
No, that reminded me too. Somebody said the other day, like, Adam, you've never done 1 million views by yourself. And I'm like,
What?
bro, there's so many clips of me just talking about random shit like this. Like, I don't know where it is, but there's definitely a video of me just like talking about MGK smacking my hand that has like 1 million plus views on
What the
YouTube.
fuck does that even, like, you haven't did it by yourself? I
Because
did it on
it's
my
so often when
platform.
I'm with an interview.
No,
you
but
know?
that's moving the goalpost to such a ridiculous degree.
That's what
like
you
saying,
do.
That's like saying, like, oh, Drake, you didn't make those beats. You never made a song by yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
Right, but if you were a rapper and you had only ever got 1 million views on a song when you were collabing with other artists, asterisk cut. You know, you need a little bit of asterisk cut.
But it's different when you're the actual. You know what I mean? Like it's a podcast. You're literally it's a converse. I don't know. Like that's an odd point to make.
Yeah.
That's a very odd point.
And you do interviews, so you would want your interviews to go more viral than just you talking to yourself with your thumb in your ass.
But
Like,
also, like, if you have something great to talk about, then almost anybody could do 1 million views if it's really like me talking about the MGK thing. Obviously, it's not like something that could happen every day.
yeah.
Oh, you had like a mildly violent situation with a super famous rapper. I mean, yeah, that sounds
It
like
was
something
super
that
mild.
you could get 1 million views off, but that just doesn't happen every day, you know?
It was super mild, and you told me that you guys got into almost a fight. That's when I knew the white world was
I wouldn't say almost
very
a fight.
different.
I didn't really.
We could go back to the pod.
I don't think I said almost a fight, but I mean, everybody can see exactly what it was.
No, it was a standoff though. It was like but it was the whitest standoff. I love
Caucasian
it.
standoff?
I love it, bro.
You played it
He
off real
walked
quick.
up and fucking slapped the shit and turned off.
Yeah, he's walking away.
And
Yeah.
Adam's
What-
like,
I didn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, he
Adam's
didn't even
like-
acknowledge, and then he just like point at you, like you.
what? Did you keep talking after that?
Yeah, I was like, well,
That
actually,
was some weird ass shit.
you
Or
know,
you said
the
something.
funniest shit is when you can hear Laura. You can't really hear me in the
Yeah,
clip,
yeah,
but you
yeah,
hear
yeah,
Laura
right.
saying MGK, what?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
freaking out.
Yeah. You know she loves a good
Yeah.
Caucasian.
White on white crime. That was probably a heartbreaking moment.
a
actually,
good
for
brother
Laura.
out the caucus.
Yeah,
Something like that.
that's crazy right there. That the fact that it just goes to show fools get so mad over an opinion that you're gonna like. That's crazy.
But I don't know if that's actually what he was mad about. There's probably all kinds of shit he was mad about. But either way, that shit old as fuck.
I fuck with MGK, to be honest with you. Like,
How do we feel about Dave Blunt's being on his deathbed and Snoop Dogg calling him out for it?
man, it's first of all, is it confirmed that Dave Blunt's really sips lean? I'm not saying that comically, like
No, Mike.
yet.
That's no. He don't simply.
No,
I
no,
mean,
and he's honest about it
it's
because
just purple stuff.
when we did the interview
Right.
with him, no, it's
the big
an empty
mofo.
cup, and it's an empty cup all the time. There's nothing in the cup.
I seen
ever.
something in the cup before, and it was purple.
When he did the interview, there's nothing in the cup.
Yeah.
And I've never seen him with anything in the cup. And he's not even, he knocked his cup over like 8 times throughout the course of the fucking interview. And it's like, he's not even really, like, honestly, the way his body is shaped, he cannot drink lean. Let's be real. He's going to die.
All right. So when we
You
were at
need
the
an 8
store,
to even feel anything.
when we were at the store, he actually had a drink inside that cup.
But it was just soda?
Before, I don't know what it was. Yeah, it was purple though.
Even him drinking soda seems so insane.
Like, why would you take? It's like you don't need another fucking
every
milligram
last calorie
of sugar. A milligram of fucking, what's smaller than a milligram? You don't need. He has to cut back for a second, bro.
For sure.
I think water and like raw fruits, right? No matter how much, or just eat a lot of that shit. It don't even matter. Just load him up with raw spinach, water, and fucking avocados.
Yeah. Think about how you feel when you even gain like 20 pounds. How fucking bloated and weird you feel. And then think about where he's at. Like he
how
needs
much
to
enabling
chill.
does that require?
The most I've ever gained was like 50 pounds. Like every time I go to jail, I gain like an extra 50. And that shit feels like you got to learn how to fight again, walk again, learn how to fucking wipe your ass again once you get buff. So, but take away the buff and put the fat. How do you even fuck finding that? How do you get your arm around?
Yeah. You literally you got globs of shit.
Like he's definitely like wiping to the front. He got a little boo boo on his balls.
I just wonder if this is like helping his streaming numbers, because from my perspective, like this all kind of seems like it's intended to go viral. Like he's on stage with the fucking oxygen tank. That doesn't seem like it's like an accidental thing that he's out there looking like that. So I feel like this has got to be at least partially a play, but it's like it's working unbelievably well, because I'm even seeing like right-wing commentators. I swear I just saw like Matt Walsh of What Is a Woman, of like, you know, the Daily Wire, basically like attacking him for not even attacking him, but just acknowledging like this is not healthy, this is insane, this is out of control.
I wouldn't even, not like that. Like I wouldn't discriminate because he was on a breathing machine, or what do you call that, an oxygen tank?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I would not have him in that condition on my stage, making him feel like it was cool to come out like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know he didn't want to miss Juice WRLD Day for nothing in this world, but it's like, or is he permanently on the tank now?
I don't know, but he was like checking himself into the hospital like in the week leading up to this concert. But I mean, could that also be a play? Probably not, realistically.
That's the lore that he created, at least. I want to say this. First of all, we know Dave makes really good music. I function with his music. Am I tripping? Or when he did the No Jumper interview, whenever that was 2 months ago, he's like significantly larger since then.
It's hard to tell because honestly, he was fucking massive at that time too.
But I feel like he's got like he was not sitting on the couch.
I feel like you were.
600-pound
I don't
life.
think that you were paying attention to his movements before you encountered him on No Jumper.
No, I didn't really know who he was.
All right, so that's why.
Yeah.
That's why you think, because now you're paying attention. Like, oh, that's Dave Blitz.
I feel like he's got bigger since then.
He's that fat guy that you've been seeing everywhere.
I just wonder if this is actually blowing him up.
Even right there, he looks smaller.
He's not doing no numbers as far as all of that. Like, why is he at Juice WRLD Day?
I mean, he's got like, 148. Like, he's got some, like, look, 10 perks, 531K views.
That's not bad.
I'm saying to be at Juice Day on the couch. They put a couch up there for you for that.
I think he's he's like, he fucks with Vivian. Man.
Is he from Chirac?
Yeah, nah, but they fuck with him.
Big.
So like,
and all the people around him, like Bibby, and seemed like Bibby had made a post like, "Bruh, put down the cup."
I feel like you got to say something at some point, because it's like if you don't, you just kind of
nothing in the cup, and he be around Bibby, and Bibby said, "Put down the cup." It's a play. And Bibby publicly says something. Bibby don't say shit.
Yeah. He would.
Like,
but
put
maybe
down the cup and nothing's in there.
Put down the cup, I think, is a metaphor for
do some push-aways.
And just don't eat.
Change
like,
your habits.
Stop eating so much.
Change your habits.
For sure, like, lean is bad, but like the food has got to be the primary problem.
Not buying lean. He too square to even. He from like Oklahoma, right?
His name's
That's
Dave
not
Blunts,
me.
and he don't smoke weed either.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro. That's too square. This drink.
He like used to smoke blunts, but I don't think he does anymore.
He can't. He's shit.
All of these drugs that are like
breathe.
not a big deal to us, I think are probably like a pretty big deal to someone who's in that kind of condition.
And where is he from exactly?
I'm already forgetting, but it's
He is
some
from, like,
some
Middle
foreign
America.
country.
Yeah.
It ain't just no lead. Niggas don't just sip lead in them cities like that. Not real lead.
Iowa.
Not real lead.
He's from Iowa.
No, they sip purple. They off that no label.
But I mean,
DXM.
he's saying, "Get the fuck off my dick, Snoop Dogg." I mean, okay, I understand that he's a young dude, so he doesn't give a fuck about his elders and everything. But unless Snoop Dogg is really like attacking you, I just don't think that you should tell Snoop Dogg to get off your dick, especially when you are obviously in a state where you need some life advice. You know, Snoop Dogg's been around the block. He's survived a lot of crazy, fucked up situations. Granted, obesity, probably never one of them. But, you know, it's just, I feel like I'm not used to seeing young rappers disrespect Snoop like
But did
that.
you see their whole interaction?
Yeah.
So it started with Snoop posting him.
Yeah.
And he like had this long response where he was basically like, because he was like, bro, you need to get right. Like, you're just like, this is crazy.
I think it was him getting ready for Juice Day.
Yeah, it was him. It was another
Something-
performance.
yeah,
It was his
yeah.
first performance, actually, because that was like his second performance.
Was it really
Yeah,
second?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, his first performance, whatever, supposedly. And it's him saying, can't put down the cup, whatever. And Snoop's like, this dude need to get right, da 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 da. He has like a long comment on there where he's like, Snoop, like, I'm a big fan of yours. My favorite movie of yours was Baby Boy.
Okay.
You played this character in Baby Boy who tried to G-rape or grape a woman in front of her son.
G-rape. Doesn't change it at all.
He was cool. Like, just to say.
Yeah. But basically saying
His
like,
lingo
I
is
didn't.
so fucking out of whack.
Yeah, I didn't.
But that's funny because you know everybody be calling it the G-lock now.
Yeah.
Like G-rape. But that's grape.
Yeah. Like, nigga.
You know what I
And
meant?
it sounds way crazier than a regular
It's a
grape.
G-rape.
Like it's gangster.
Yeah, it's
Watch
not a
out.
regular grape. It's like a gangster one. Like,
Not a regular grape. Boom. There's a song.
Yeah, I'm not a green grape.
There you go. With that being said, he was he
No,
was
not a green grape. Yeah,
Wait, but why is he using a fictional role that Snoop Dogg played
because
to
he
get
was-
at him?
He's saying like I didn't judge you based on you being this bad guy that I first seen you as. I'm a good guy. I feed my family. I give opportunities to my friends.
Right.
You should, and we know. Look, Dave Blunt's. Say what you want about him. Has an awesome personality.
Great dude.
Cool fucking guy.
Maybe I could call him right now.
Call Dave Blunts.
Maybe I could call him. Let's see what we got going. Do I have his number? That's the question.
G-Ray needs Boca Boca.
I do not have it, but maybe Remo will give it to me. Do you got Dave Blunt's number? I want to find out where he's at right now in life. Dude, Remo's getting on our ass about not talking about enough topics.
We gonna hit the topics,
We
bruh?
need some topics. Cover some topics.
Remo from Nate Bud Crip.
Meaning you'll get clipped, asking for clips.
Hood or get chipped.
You gonna stop rapping and you come up with shit like that? Come on.
No, that's real.
He capping.
I can't die without rapping about my Nike Tech.
There you go.
Maybe that's the name of the song, my Nike Tech.
There you go.
Okay, ready?
Wear Nike
We
Techs.
like
wear
Nike.
chains and
We wear
excite
Nike
the
Tech
feds.
too. White women wear Nike Tech too. White boys wear Nike Tech too.
Let's see if we can get
We
Dave
like
Blunts
black bitches too.
on the horn here.
Black bitch too.
I want to sit lean with Dave Blunts. I gotta be honest.
Imagine how much. Yo!
Dave Blunts.
Dave Blunts, what the fuck is going on?
What's cracking,
The
fool?
biggest capper.
How's it going, man?
Where you at?
Did he just call me the biggest capper? Oh, 6-0. I'm not standing for that
What?
Hey,
shit.
hey, look, I'm not gonna tell the world why I said that. I'm gonna tell you when we get off camera.
This man's stupid.
What
What's
you
good?
doing, nigga?
Bro, I guess we are trying to decipher if there's any element of the hype train that you've been involved with over the last week or so that is a play, or is this all organic? Beefing with Snoop Dogg is organic. the oxygen tank, was that organic? I'm just trying to figure out from the horse's mouth where you're at with all this.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that we're on camera, correct?
We are, yeah, we're on stream, sorry.
Okay, so I'm 100% gonna be honest. Yes, I am on oxygen currently. As you guys seen, I was in the hospital a few days before my Juice WRLD show, and they said, you're gonna need to be on oxygen, and you're gonna have to stay in the hospital. And I said, fuck no, there's no way I'm missing this. Is there any way that I can do the show? And they said, well, if you take oxygen with you, we can okay you to leave the hospital.
Okay.
And I'm like, all right, fuck it. Like, bro, I'm not going to stop nothing from achieving my dreams and achieving my goals.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And as far as the Snoop Dogg shit, yeah, I mean, that's real. You know, I had got on the first altercation we had, I got on the stage and he said, you know, put down the chips, put down the all that other shit. And I'm just like, my whole thing about that, why I didn't like that was because that was a very proud moment. You know, that was my first time performing, and I didn't do nothing to nobody. I didn't say anything to anybody. I just performed, achieved my goals, and that was a really proud moment for me. And so for me to get online the next day and to see people shame me for that, I don't necessarily feel like that's cool. And like that's in Snoop Dogg being who he is, it's like, why would you add on to it knowing you have a platform of 88 million followers?
And we all love Uncle Snoop.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just anybody. That's Snoop Dogg getting on your helmet. But
exactly. And people were saying that he was trying to help me. And it's like, bro, I don't necessarily see that as you trying to help me. You trying to get some jokes off. So if we trying to get jokes off, with my post on my Instagram, I got a joke off as well. I'm like, bro, you played a rapist who was getting ready to, you know, like getting ready to rape his girl in front of her son. Like, don't judge me on my performance because I didn't judge you on that performance. You know?
Oh, wow.
Really different types of performances, though, right?
Yeah.
No, but see, he got his jokes off, so I got my
Yeah, no, that is funny.
Like,
You
his
accepted
stuff
the
is just a joke.
role, so, you know what I mean?
No, but here's the thing, though, Dave. It seemed like after that, he had apologized to you. It seemed like y'all had squashed it. But then at the Juice show, you're like, fuck Snoop Dogg's bitch ass.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna explain that. So before the Juice WRLD show, like I'm backstage. We got like 20 minutes before I go on, and I'm nervous. I'm like, I can't do this. Fuck no. There's 20,000 people out there. I can't do this. No. And I'm just like, the only way I'm gonna do this is if I can get drunk. So man, I downed a whole bottle of Jameson before I went on stage.
20 minutes? In 20 minutes?
Mixing Jameson and oxygen is crazy. Well, the tank version.
That could probably help you drink it better. Like, I feel like that was, aid in a bet.
Yeah, thank you for that, Lush.
Yeah.
But
That's always says
I drink the bottle of Jameson, right? And I'm on stage and I just did the cup and I'm looking around and I see all the people and they're like cheering. And I'm like, I think back to that moment. I'm like, bro, why would anybody try to shame me for this? You know, I'm just, this is my dream, bro. I'm just chasing my dream and accomplishing my goals. I'm not doing nothing to nobody. I'm not out here doing weird shit. You know, there's rappers with pedophile allegations. Like, I'm not doing none of that shit, but I'm getting treated worse than the pedophiles. Like, what the fuck? So,
I mean, you definitely shouldn't get treated bad like that, but
we're trying to keep some sense of monetization around here.
No, that's fine.
I'm playing with you.
Real talk though, DZ Beezy, like people want to see you win. Like you're super talented, bro. We want to see you win. We want to see you as healthy as possible, brother. That's all I gotta say, fool.
Wait, yeah, okay.
I feel that.
Dave,
I understand that.
do you consider yourself an icon in the body positivity movement, or do you consider yourself just like a guy who's in an overweight body right now, but ultimately you are planning on emerging as a more fit person at some point in the future?
I just see myself as a nigga living life, bro. I mean, I'm not trying to be a body positive person or any of that. I'm just somebody living life. I'm just making music just like every other artist out there. You know what I'm saying? So like when it comes to all those other things, like with my weight, like I'm working behind the scenes on that shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We
so
appreciate that because we love you.
Yeah, we love the music, and we're worried about when you say the bottle of Jameson. I'm like, oh my god, that sounds insane.
Hey man, I didn't drink the whole bottle. It was like half the bottle.
Okay.
But so when I get up on stage and I'm seeing all the lights and everybody cheering. I'm just like, bro, why would he even say? Like in my mind, I'm like, why would he even say that? Like, fucking apology. Like, I crashed out. I shouldn't have did that though.
Nah, but you got to beef with the greats if
What
you want to
would
be a great.
What would Bricc do? That's what you were thinking on stage. What would Bricc do?
Nah, but you got to beef with Snoop Dogg if you want to like be the next Snoop Dogg.
No, I don't want to beef with Snoop Dogg, man. He's a good guy, and his response was just him laughing and telling me to just keep doing my thing. He's not against me. I'm not against him. I'm just a nigga who got drunk and went on stage, man.
A great response would have been like, "You the reason I'm on this oxygen tank. I've been watching you smoke blunt after blunt since I was motherfucker. I can't breathe. Trying to look up to you.
Blame it on him."
Yeah.
Yo, and okay, Dave. One last thing is that we have a friend named Yuri, and he is verbally abusive towards his girlfriend, and we were just wondering if you could kind of like ask him to chill out a little bit because he's a huge fan.
Listen, man, I see nothing wrong with verbal abuse as long as it's not physical. You know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want about a bitch, but don't put your hands on her.
Don't put your hands on her.
That might be the realest advice that we could have possibly asked for right there.
This is the wildest take ever, but I fuck with it.
Damn, and
Yeah,
let's be
you
real.
fucking with it.
She kind of needs some straightening at times. She might need to hear that message.
But she need the right message, right?
That's the problem.
You know what I'm saying? When you tired of destruction and you want some restructure, baby, come holler at, you know what I'm saying, the real one.
Wait, what happened with your back?
I said you seen me at the baddie rubbing my back while I was performing?
Oh yeah, she looked pretty good.
Yeah, don't interview her, man. Don't do that shit.
Oh.
Are you the type of nigga to track her down and try to interview her?
What are we going to interview her about? Does she have negative things to say about you now?
See? Now you're looking for the interview.
I'm not trying to put you under the bus.
What type of Jergens does Dave Blunt's like on his neck? When he's
Just, give us like a 20-minute explanation of what fucking him was like.
Hey, you hit that in the backstage? Tell the truth.
Come on, man. Hey, listen. No, I did not, man. I'm very respectful. That's my girl. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's your girl.
Disrespect her. Yeah, man. That's the love of my life, man.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know from the way you phrased the first part. I didn't realize
you been smacking that.
Right now, anyways.
You been smacking that. Yeah, we definitely gonna interview her. You wanted her to get an interview. She's made it to no jumper.
Nah.
He said he was gonna interview Abigail if I blew up for real.
Shit, the bigger you get, like think about Cardi. Like every girl Cardi ever dated is a potential interview, right?
Sales-wise, status-wise, not physically.
I'm not saying I would necessarily want to be the one doing it, but somebody gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yo, can we do a mukbang?
I'm not. Come on.
You're
man.
diabolical.
I'm not gonna do a mukbang. I'm down for more content that's not food related, man. Come on.
But I feel like you haven't even really done food content yet.
Let's do it with all
salads. I did a fucking crumble cookie mukbang, and the niggas titled it 10,000 calorie cookie mukbang.
Bro.
I'm like, come on, bro. I'm trying to humiliate myself, bro.
What about just a smoke-a-thon? What else can we do? A lean taste test.
What if it's all raw veggies and fruit?
A healthy mukbang. I'm down for that.
That's not a bad idea. It'll be boring as fuck.
Yeah.
The healthy mukbang.
No, but the crunch from the celery and the fucking.
He said on 6-0, it's not a bad idea. So
let's do it.
Dave Bluntz is coming to the set.
Have an avocado eating contest.
I'm gonna save your number. I'm gonna tap in with you. All right.
All right, for sure, bro.
Appreciate you, dog. Much love.
Yeah.
What a legend.
Yeah, what a cool guy. You know what, Snoop? I'm not on your side here. I gotta say, I'm on Dave Blunt's.
I mean, yeah, I see his point on all that shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I mean,
fuck
like
Dave Bluntz.
But Dave Bluntz and Snoop together. Like that's like Ren and Stimpy. That's like Pinky and the Brain.
Yo.
Dave Bluntz and fucking Snoop.
Is it fucked up that there's a part of me that wants to see Dave Bluntz getting interviewed by the rap report card? Just feel like together they could
Eminem brother
come together and just really take over our room.
What if I sat like this?
I do that all the time. What, you think it's gay to cross your legs?
Yeah. You gotta do it this way.
I feel kind of gay doing this.
It gotta be like this. Yeah, for me.
What if I twiddle my thumbs?
Once you do this, it's totally.
And if you touch your knee, that's the
you do this,
that's the trifecta.
Man, I seen it talking. I'm like,
Oh,
bro,
okay. So this is cool, but this hurts my balls.
It should hurt your balls. Shit.
How are you enjoying your Blizzy?
I was about to say
that shit smoking.
I'm rocking with the Blizzy.
The Blizzy be hitting?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna take it.
He's sucking on the Blizzy like it's a glizzy though every time. Look. Oh, now he want to hit it off. Never mind.
Now he's got his little Percy.
Everybody rewind like 10 seconds.
Shit. I wonder if that's gonna fuck up listening to Dave Blunt's for Yuri. Or maybe it'll make it better.
I think he had his back. He
had
Yuri's back.
So, he did, yeah. Fuck, never mind.
Okay.
That totally backfired on us.
We've been lollygagging around and shit, right?
Sure.
Remo wants us to get in, but I'm very interested because I'm not tapped in with I was in jail during Young Boy's tear, so I'm like, want to know the P. Youngin and why Dump is clowning them, and I thought they was in the same group. I'm like lost right now.
It was kind of blurry why P. Youngin ended up splitting with the whole NBA thing.
Oh, so he's not NBA anymore.
I don't know. He ain't cool with them anymore. I don't know exactly why Lil Dump would like have particular animosity towards him, but for sure that's like there's something going on there.
The split from NBA is like you ain't with the gang no more because I doubt that they all got just crazy contracts.
Yeah, I don't know, honestly.
I think you leaving NBA is like you get your put off.
It's like Gucci Mane takes your chain back, like you're no longer on 1017.
But
it's fake shit, man.
P. Youngin having a big sad moment right now where everybody reported him being dead, except it's like a Say Cheese post that's been up that has like hundreds of thousands of likes and shit, and then I think he's actually alive.
Oh, he's not dead. He got shot though.
I think he got sprayed up because there's somebody like posted from his account saying that he's still alive, but I just want to see if Say Cheese still has the post up, because if they took it down, then that for sure guarantees that he's alive. No, okay, yep, they're saying murdered last night. Look at that.
Let's see
71,000 likes, 3,800 comments.
The comments probably.
I don't know how this is so awkward. How
the comment button.
Oh, okay, here we go. I mean, all the top comments from like 12 hours ago, but I am seeing it reported that he is still alive. Because like Remo told us last night, like, no, he's still alive. We can't post this because we're obviously kind of on edge after the big set thing.
Shit, he posted the wrong case about my brother.
Who?
Remo didn't give a fuck.
Who?
About Longway.
No, but that was just about him having a case. That wasn't him saying he dead.
No, he posted the whole RICO that he was involved with.
But you're saying that didn't have anything to do with it?
That wasn't the RICO.
Really?
Hell no. He got arrested on some whole other shit. Those $200 million shit.
Yeah.
That had nothing to do with that.
This whole time I was like, damn, I had no clue. Like, Longway fighting some hot shit.
No. He got caught with.
Okay, P. Young is still alive.
All right.
Okay.
It has been confirmed directly to us. His manager says he's still alive.
All right.
Which is pretty crazy to think that Say Cheese has a post up with 80,000 likes.
Why
I think he definitely got shot. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, this is like a morbid question, but no funny shit. Is that like a solid marketing strategy to a degree?
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I support it, but it
that's
acts
what I'm
that
saying.
in that way.
Yeah.
Because
he could drop an album right there today.
That's what I'm saying. Like for that post to not be deleted is kind of wild.
But I feel like a lot of people are getting kind of like the opposite of the effect that they would normally want, in the sense of people might not care as much as you might hope that they would care.
Well, that's like the ultimate backfire. And
because
then
I've seen friends of mine, when X died, when Lil Peep died, who gained like more than 1 million followers from dying on Instagram. And then when I think about it, there's a lot of other rappers out there that if they were reported dead, I do not think it would have that effect. I think it would just be like, whatever. Fucking the fans aren't going to really trip that hard.
You said who? Big Sad?
No, I'm just talking about anybody. But I mean, Big Sad was only like reported dead for like 10 minutes before they took it down. Myself included.
And honestly, that shit probably would have.
That shit just stuck around. Somebody just asked me about that shit yesterday. Like, damn, like, yeah, Big Sad like that. I'm like, where the fuck do y'all be at?
I'm still
like, you're tapped in enough to see it, but you're not tapped in enough to know that it immediately got taken back.
The fucking positive shit. It's like,
yeah,
because it's still like a couple people that.
Well, and then people be days late. We be like so in the future with like media because it's our job. But like fools are seeing shit from last week for the first time that they don't.
No, matter of fact, was I don't want to say because everybody gonna know who it is. That's not okay, but it was one of his ops that I know that said it. Like
I think
he didn't even know. Nah, you don't know for sure. You don't know.
Never mind.
Say no industry shit. You for sure don't know this guy.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I feel like oh yeah, so I had a funny exchange with Ralphie when I was at the Thanksgiving thing where he's like I knew immediately. He was hyped to show me text messages indicating that from the very moment that it was reported that he was dead, that he knew that he was not dead.
Yeah.
Like Ralphie did not question it for a second. He showed me him talking to somebody who somebody sent it to him, and he was like, "Nah, that's bullshit. It's all play." No, he felt so vindicated.
He literally walked up to both of us and was like, "Y'all are wilding for that. Y'all are tripping. That was some bullshit. Da, 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 da. Like y'all know what y'all was doing." Like,
yeah, we got accused. Felt bad.
No, but like I still am confused as to why people thought it was Big Sad. That's the one part of the story that's mad confusing to me. And what
the dude was shaped like Big Sad.
Kinda, yeah. I mean,
he had the same little cut and all that shit.
Oh man, I ain't had a blunt in a while. I might be getting over high right now.
Ooh, that OG fire. I don't even smoke OG. I hate OG.
That's that Blizzy.
That's that Blizzy.
Dear God,
it's kind of a nice way to smoke.
It ain't bad though, cause you know, there's some other people that we deal with that I didn't really like. They cones, they tobacco cones, but you know,
interesting.
Yeah,
I'm kind of out of the game for the most part now, so it all feels.
I've never
riveting.
smoked tobacco cone before. Like, I've only seen like.
Am I allowed to? Or are we still in? No,
nah, yeah, we should just respect all brands equally.
That's what I was saying. That's what you know.
All clientele.
All brands matter.
Yeah, all brands matter.
Okay, here's my question. Is it all fair in Love and War when No Jumper posts about Lefty's album selling 800 copies first week?
All brands matter.
Well, it's like, to be fair, they do this for everybody else, right? Like everybody gets their first week sales reported on.
Yeah.
Now some all right, the reason why an underground rapper like Lefty Gunplay isn't going to get their numbers reported on is because it's kind of difficult to get the numbers.
Yeah.
I have now been through the process of how you get the numbers.
Yeah.
And it is an approximation, but it is kind of a pain in the ass. There's like a separate website you have to go to that tracks the
he sold 1,000 though.
You have to hit Billboard in order. You have to hit the top 200.
Okay, if you want to sell, if you're going to sell 5,000 or 6,000, then you're going to be listed, and then we can get like very accurate numbers. But otherwise, you go in, you take like the number of plays on the whole project, and then you have to deduct for the plays that were on songs that were out before the project. And
he has those right now on his project?
He has like the song with Jeremiah that was out before the project came out. So when we were doing the count, we had to basically like...
Wait, that counts as a deduction? Because I thought that those streams still count as... Like,
no, because
that's why Drake...
Because think about it.
That's why Drake drops in his platinum out the gate. Because
okay, but by that logic, Kendrick could put Not Like Us on his new album, and then the album comes out. Oh, he went triple platinum.
But it would have.
Yeah,
that's why he didn't do it.
And he was expected to.
But like,
he wanted to see what he was
expected to.
I don't think that they count that. That doesn't count for your first week sales. I think it might have at one point.
It did for sure.
But it shows on your project for streams.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so you have to basically deduct some percentage of the views on those kind of things. And then once you get that from Spotify, you basically have to like triple that, because Apple Music is not as big as Spotify, but it's close-ish. So it's like that counts. And then also like YouTube, Tidal, all these other streaming services.
And then the people actually, I do better on Apple Music. That's
Really?
where I get paid. I mean, where I get most of my streams from, because we are black street niggas and they don't download Spotify. They use Apple Music because it comes with the phone. So you know what I mean?
But then there's also YouTube, and there's all these other things that you can listen to music.
YouTube.
So YouTube's the most commonly used.
So you take whatever you can get after the first week on Spotify, and then you basically triple it, which is like over generous. So like the 800 copies sold in the first week is probably not true. Like Whack was on my ass, like, no, you have to report it as 500. And I'm like, we're gonna give him 800 just to be a little bit more generous, but like I learned how to do this from Hello Yassine, who, keep in mind, he was the one who first reported on Saweetie selling 2,000 her first week, which is like, obviously it's too low to like be listed on Billboard.
Right. Yeah.
But it's still like, you know, like that's how he arrived at that number, which ended up being very accurate.
I was about to say it was way over. I think she probably did like 1,500.
Yeah, I can't imagine buying a Sweetie album.
That
didn't come with some pussy. Like, Jesus Christ.
She's beautiful. She is beautiful.
But that's the problem. In this day and age, you could be a fan of an artist and not give a fuck about listening to their album the week it comes out. And that is a very normal thing.
That's fandom nowadays.
Yeah.
But okay, so to answer your initial question, is it Mickey and tricky of us to report on that? No, but did we report on the fact that Lefty Gunplay right now currently has the #2 single on the Billboard charts?
There's a very, very big part to that statement that you're leaving out.
Well, I mean, it's a feature on a Kendrick Lamar song.
Right.
But like, regardless, I wouldn't.
For numbers' sake, if that song wins a Grammy, guess who goes with him?
Crazy. Spooky.
On stage.
Can't just say that. You can't take away, but it is you did bunk because you had a whole verse. So he said he admitted to rapping the whole verse on that song. On
Three songs.
Yeah, he recorded a few songs.
Yeah. So yeah, nah.
But
and nigga ain't just keeping 5 bars for me. I'll be like, that's how you feel, gang? Like, I'm not gonna say shit when it's K-Dot, but it's like, come on, cuz. Like, you gonna make me quit rapping. You basically telling me I'm butt as fuck.
I think that the thing that's shocking to a lot of people, though,
don't like me.
The shocking part is just that, like, with the Kendrick cosign, that he could still sell 800 first.
I'll be honest. I didn't know bro had an album out. Like
I think almost nobody
that
did.
was so I don't know what the deal is with that. You feel me? Because as far as I can see, his momentum is actually, I feel like he's completely reinvigorated. Like,
well, he went on a bunch more podcasts.
I think you blew the play though.
Why?
Because they was gonna drop, put him in the machine, run his numbers up, reported 2-3 weeks later. After all the bites that hit, you get what I'm saying, and make it seem like he did Johns on this shit. Because nobody was tracking his first week. Nobody else. But you, fucking sneaky, dirty, fucking white bastard.
Hey, I'm a truth teller. I just want the world to have this information available.
Why would you do that? Why you didn't let him bite it up and make it look?
Well, if you're saying that you think that he might be a botter in the future, I completely agree with that. I think that that's definitely a possibility.
I think that the marketing strategies over there at OTR are awesome.
Well,
that's questionable. Look at this list that this person just put in the comments,
and that's all I'm gonna say.
Look at this: City Girls 4K first week, Meek Mill 3,500, YG 8,000, Coi Leray 10,000, Lotto 20K, Sexy Red 18K. Glorilla 60K, Uzi 69K, and then Kendrick does 320. When you think about that, all of this range, really the 800 from Lefty is not that surprising, right? Because like the City Girls doing 4K or Meek Mill doing 3,500.
Yeah,
I mean,
read the rest of Bro's comment because he made a good point too.
Yeah, he said all sales are down. That's why labels are restructuring and laying off. Yeah, for sure.
That's like literally while that's going on, while that process of the industry restructuring.
They hip to those regular bots. You got to have some game now to get paid off of these the bots. Like they'll let you go do it for numbers, but like all that scrambling, the VPN and all that shit, they own to that.
Yeah.
They got AI now. They know when it's going on.
Yeah, for sure.
I've learned a lot about that shit from like What's the Dirt. He's been doing crazy deep dives and talking to like the people who do the botting on records and shit and like showing the different types of graphs and like what a botted graph looks like versus what a natural graph looks like.
All those peaks in it.
Ooh, I've learned a lot.
Oh, wow.
And then they tend to come from
it's
like
hella like
India.
Too much of this with the botted joints.
There's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
His point basically is that like, yes, Not Like Us is botted for sure, but that there's also like a million fucking Drake songs that have like very similar things in the graph.
And that was my whole point. Initially, it was like, okay, so if Drake wants to choose this hill to die on, all the other aspects of the lawsuit aside, you're gonna bring a lot of questions about your own legacy.
Yeah.
As far
Anybody
as stats.
that can do 300 million streams a year, they are gonna boost up to 700 million streams a year because the algorithm is already so crazy with your name that them adding on, you really can't tell unless you really getting in there. Like artists like us that use the bot is like obvious, especially when you go to the chart. Like you get what I'm saying? Like it's easier for a Travis Scott, a Drake,
100%,
and all that to ease that in, and they might have been about to do. They could put 500 million streams in a year.
But if you have a million,
Drake averaging like a billion. I'm saying that 350 is fake.
Right. Well, and if you have
Or
a million,
more.
if you have a million monthly listeners,
What you
but
saying?
can't crack 1,000 fucking followers on your Spotify account, that's when it's
No, I'm talking about for the big artists. We know we can see when the smaller artists
When they're
are
small,
doing
it's very
yeah.
But
No,
it's just like how many of Drake sales do you think are actual streams?
I would just be guessing, so I don't even know.
But even before, like Radio
I'm not gonna
Payolas
say a
existed.
number like we count, but I'm just like if you were thinking you're so much of a glazer that you won't even respond to the question.
No, I just don't. What information
Like
do I have by which I could
roundabout,
get? You're asking me a percentage. What do I have to go on?
You don't deal with music like that.
I just don't know. How the fuck would I know?
No, I get it.
If he has 100 billion
he doesn't
plays,
talk bad about Drake.
No, but what do I know? Like I would just be making up a number.
He doesn't know.
I agree that we should be pressing each other to have controversial opinions about things that we don't normally want to admit to or whatever. Like you were accusing me of being such a Drake dick rider. Like I think that's the difference between me and Ak. I don't listen to Drake like that.
Yeah,
I just think he's being smeared and that there's like a fake conspiracy against him.
I mean,
and I think that it's pretty fucking obvious at this point too.
Fucking song.
I like his music, but I don't like it like that. Like I don't have a favorite Drake album.
You really didn't like the angles that Kendrick
Sharp
used.
does.
And good for him.
Yeah.
But I don't have a relationship with Drake's music besides liking like the hits and various random songs. I don't fucking listen to R&B music. So most of Drake's albums to me are just like, that's cool for other people, but it's not for me.
You don't sip urine scented Bel Air while singing Marvin's Room by yourself.
Yeah, he beefing with Drake now, right?
Oh, was that that the end? Was that the end of the relationship?
I think they beefing now.
Whatever you want to call it.
Fuck you and Drake.
Whatever you want to call it.
I don't blame him. I'd be mad too.
Oh, should I call Spiffy?
Yeah.
Spiff, what's
Call
going on
him.
with
I won't
Spiffy?
argue with him.
What's going on with Spiffy?
But I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him though on the shit. Like, why do you always do this and then want to settle scores as friends? Like, you got to go to like a therapy.
You said you don't want him to come on the pod
at all, because the last time, nigga, the last time we was getting into it, then you just get back, then you just come out of left field with a diss. Like, nigga, I'm not going back and accepting another apology again.
Yeah. He's like
it's
real
cool,
into
I
it.
accept it, but nigga, no.
So is he at a point where he's not like he doesn't back the song anymore? Like how does he feel? Like
that's what he said, but I said on the Whack Pod that I felt like he needed to publicly disavow it if that's how he felt. I feel like he's already like dealing with enough bullshit from Sharp because he's like privately tried to get him to take it down and shit. So he hit me up pissed off when the Whack Pod came out or whatever. I invited him on here. He didn't respond actually after I said that. Where is he at?
And before he could have responded, Bricc shot it down though.
Yeah, better get no shine. They get forced no shine.
I think it'd be funny to have Spiffy over.
Here you go.
Oh, it would definitely be funny.
Shit on y'all.
Bricc probably gonna
Thursday.
Bricc probably gonna freak out.
I need a fade. He did too much. You in the fucking parking lot.
Spiffy.
What up with it?
Nah, we on the live stream with Lush and Bricc, baby. How you doing?
I'm cooling right now at the movie shoot.
The movie shoot? A Boosie movie?
Yeah, I'm shooting. Yeah, we shooting a movie.
Oh, all right. So what context do you want to add to the conversation that we've been having about you and the Sharp collab and et cetera?
Like add to my bad. Add to it as in what?
Like you had some concerns about what I said about it on the Whack Pod the other day.
Yeah, you was basically like just downplaying the nigga, like Wax saying what he's saying, and you just still just I don't know. It's a lose for me. I jumped in some shit that I had no business even fucking with.
So what did Sharp tell you about what that song was going to be like in the first place?
Like, as in, I got some shit going on with Adam, and basically, you want to troll a nigga, you can jump on the verse, da 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 da. If you want some, whatever. I jump on the verse, make the shit sound good. Jumped on the shit, and after that, he was smoking blunts with Bricc Baby in his house 2 days later.
That's my dog.
Was that?
He told you that he didn't fuck with me either?
Yeah. So basically, it's like, all right, if I'm finna go up against something with you, why are you kicking it with them niggas later? What if I would have went and smoked a blunt with Adam a day later? Like, how would you have felt about it?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, did he tell you to change the Bricc line at first?
No, he didn't tell me to change nothing.
Because it's too different. You didn't say
wanted to diss you.
You didn't. I ain't even gonna argue with you. We gonna talk regular, or I'm not gonna talk at all, right? So I'm just telling you that before we even get into conversation. But look, he said that he told you to change the Bricc line, and you changed it, and then on the video, y'all, we had already started getting into it, so you changed the line back.
Yes, I'm good. I'm listening, bro.
No, he said, but after we got into it and all that, he let you change it back to Bricc, a Puppet 2 or whatever.
Nobody let me do anything. When I first did the song, it pointed at Lush, Adam, then I said Bricc. He was right about when I first did the song, I said Bricc, but I was like, Bricc, like my nigga, we never had no funk like that, and we just cleared some shit up. I'm not dissing Bricc, so I'm finna change the line. And when I went in, changed the line, I sent him the song. He's mad that I changed the line. He wanted me to diss suspect everybody. But long story short, after I seen you go at me, after Adam had the right to feel the way he felt. Because like I said, I had no business doing the song anyway. I was just looking out for my nigga. So Adam said what he said, then you jump in that bitch. Yeah, go make some Kool-Aid with Boosie, nigga, and woo.
Hey, look though. No. Why? Because I caught the sneak diss. I caught the line that you changed. Some just told me that line wasn't crazy. Like that. Sharp didn't even tell me. I'm like, cuz a Puppet 2. Who else is cuz up there, nigga? So I had caught it. I'm like, that's exactly what I said. I said, cuz gotta be me.
Yeah, but I didn't want to put your name. I ain't doing Bricc like that. And then when you still went at me, I'm like, man, I should have kept it, nigga. So when we dropped the video, change the song back to the original. That's how that went.
Wow. This is a slippery ass pimp we're dealing with out here, man.
Deep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suspect said thank you for not dissing him.
I gotta be honest. I didn't feel that attacked by Spiffy myself. Even I don't really feel like.
Yeah. He said appreciate it.
And I really don't. I don't feel like Spiffy got at me super crazy either. To be honest,
I've been knowing Suspect all my life.
All my life,
hey,
I've been knowing Suskerb.
So to clear the air though, right? We could go however which way because you was so indebted in what you said when you was on Slauson, right? So a nigga owe it to you however we go deal, or you owe it to me however we go deal with the situation. Right. But nigga, I ain't tripping because you know I wasn't tripping. We just got over that other bullshit. But I heard the sneak diss, so I'm like, man, I know the sneak diss about me. So I just went full-fledged like, fuck it. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I already know what type of influential shit you was going through over there also. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you that though, right? But you can't do that. We all come from, you already know the dude that you up under is the dude that raised me, cause you know it ain't too much that I could even do to you.
Yeah,
or
so
vice versa.
When you do shit like that, everything gets sent to my phone. Why Bricc Baby doing? I'm like, I don't know. And then I gotta explain shit. Then we gotta go at each other. That shit retarded, bro.
And also, nigga, Tell the truth about that Nipsey shit, nigga. You talking about you was right there, nigga. My draw got wired and I was crying to Sam, nigga. Come on, man. You tripping. Yeah, nigga, I you know what I mean? I vouch to never talk about none of them things because it's so in-house and all that, so we ain't gotta go do all that. But you talking about...
niggas start talking about my daddy, my nigga.
Hey, I said how it came out because I was mad. I said no disrespect.
After that, anything can be said.
No. You right.
That's fair.
But how I said it, and that's why I said, damn, no disrespect to the nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like, because the nigga said the dead nigga from Broadway, like he was my op or something. Like a nigga wasn't even saying it like that. I should have said a nigga rest in peace from Broadway or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, the hood, like, it sounded like I was just saying fuck cuz, like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't saying that. And I was saying Broadway, nigga. I knew it was 11 do something, though. That's why I just was saying, nigga, Broadway.
Nah, I feel like niggas go to the daddy part because they know that's what gets to me the most. Like, when Adam did the shit, he so what about the daddy? I'm like, come on, bro.
Hey, Spiffy, so you said that the
Yeah,
only...
my fault about that. I don't want to diss nobody's parents. So, yeah, we all probably said shit that we regret. My fault. I apologize.
That's real.
Me too. I apologize.
All the 11 doses won't phase. I told them, nigga, this whatever, but I wasn't this, but this whatever. You know, I ain't finna. They talking about, oh, he said something about the big homie. Whoa. My man, all right. You already know, we all neighborhoods, but this whatever.
Like you said, the nigga that I'm under, nigga, yo, big bro. Like, that's my brother. I'm with him every day. He with us
I know
right
that.
now.
You already know. You know, I know what's up.
Spiffy, you said the only reason you did the song was because you were just rocking with the homie. So it had nothing to do with when Fools came to Atlanta.
I never had like no problem with Sharp. I first met Sharp Adam introduced me to Sharp when I was the day me and Bricc baby had a conversation about that first shit we had going on. I met Sharp, and from then like it just would. I mean, shit, I don't know none of y'all for real. You feel me? Like, not Adam or Bricc, but like, Lush, never met you like that. None of that. Like, it was just some cool shit.
No, yeah, I just know you through Phrase, and that's cool. That's the homie and shit. But
I remember I was gonna do an interview with you.
Yeah. Nah, but Spiffy hard.
But I'm glad to know y'all niggas don't love my music. That Spiffy hard song week.
Hey.
I felt it all.
Oh yeah, nah, nigga, rap back, cause you got some shit coming your way soon. So you gonna have to rap back anyway.
You dissed him on a song?
Man, just rap back.
Oh shit.
I said you might as well rap back. It's great.
And all your fans say, "Oh, Bricc baby better make a song back." Bricc baby
that's what I said. It's good. All right. That's what I said. It's finna drop. You good? I know.
But if I never jumped on a diss song, dissing my nigga, I would have never had to fucking be hanging on Sloss and talking about some pull up. That was just all because of this song. All this shit transpired, and it blew at me.
Yeah.
I ain't know what Sharp really had going on with this nigga Adam. Like, nigga, it just sounded exciting. I'm like, shit, come on. I'm just looking at it on some fun shit. You really got some beef and shit going on now. You got me in the mix, and you don't even care that the shit is backlashing on me. I told him when we first did the song, I'm like, bro, if these niggas come at me, just have my back. What you mean, have your back? Nigga, you sounding scary. And what you mean? Just have my back. The same way I'm going to have your back. If I called you for an alley-hoop, and you wanted me to do something for you, I'm going to have your back, my nigga. Nigga, I just felt like the nigga ain't have my back. Then he was kicking it with Bricc. So it just rubbed me the wrong way. Like, Sharp was cool though, but after that shit just, I feel right.
Shit, there's no hard feelings on my end. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that shit on the internet. We gonna chop it up after off the camera though. You already know.
Yeah, we just gotta remember that. Really, like, the story that you just told us makes Sharp look like an even shadier individual than ever before in this whole thing because of the way he was acting towards him.
Yeah.
Making him put,
their friendship,
not good.
I don't understand your friendship with this guy.
But it's two sides to every story, too, though.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know.
I'm just saying I don't understand it.
All right, I appreciate you, Spiffy. I'm going to holler at you.
Hey, why y'all niggas live right now?
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Oh, you didn't know what the fuck? Oh,
Well, look, album dropping December 5th, nigga.
oh man, I thought you knew. What the
We
fuck?
pot-lorded him.
Oh,
He didn't say anything crazy.
I thought you said y'all was live. Me, Bricc, Baby, and Sharp was on the phone. I thought you said something like that.
No, yeah, because I could have swore I said it. Yeah,
You said I'm with Lush and Bricc.
That's why I keep saying I'ma holler at you off the camera. Like, nigga, I ain't finna argue with you and do all that. We ain't even getting into it, but nigga, we gonna talk how we talk off camera.
All right, appreciate you, bro.
Hey, check me out.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh shit.
That's right. Boost and Boo.
Boosie's filming his movie. That's hilarious. Oh shit.
I appreciate y'all boys, though, bro.
All right,
Much love, bro. I'm gonna holler at you.
Be smooth.
Yo, that was crazy.
You got that water.
I thought he definitely knew because he was saying like your big homie instead of saying like the full name of who he was talking about. So I felt like he did know.
Yeah. I think he took time to promote his album.
Man, that was crazy.
He was just on the wrong side of history. That's it. He was on the right track but the wrong train.
That was a kind of funny explanation,
me,
though. He's like, it just seemed like it was some fun shit.
Yeah, I get it. No, that's the realest thing he said.
How's that real?
That is real. It looked fun.
Like dissing me, like you do a song dissing me, and then the explanation's like it just seemed like some fun shit. I don't know.
They just watched us do a cypher dissing people that we actually really don't hate.
But we didn't. But yeah, we actually don't like all the people pretty much. That got,
yeah, but we don't hate them.
Mostly, we do not care for them.
Yeah.
Everybody I dissed, I pretty much don't like, besides like J-Bo.
Yeah, but
or at least didn't at the time.
Doc, originally you were about to be on Nightingale with a shovel and pail, but like a beach day.
That might still happen.
Well, you don't beef with Dirk and all of them and all the people. Fuck J Mane, I just got Chicago popping.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
like
Mama
little
Ducks
shit.
is niche. Yeah, you said some crazy shit.
But they want to be tough, so it had to be like a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Ours was like definitely comedy.
I really didn't think though that like anything Spiffy said was.
It wasn't harsh.
Yeah, it wasn't like mean.
Was he saying like he's gonna fuck my wife?
That's
what
like
else this do they have?
That's kind of like soft by my standards, but by like normal standards, that's a lot.
Right, but here's the
I'm used to it.
It's like it's a contradiction though. Like they're gonna because it's often like okay, someone will diss you, call you a cuck, and then talk about how they're gonna fuck your wife. So wouldn't that make you happy?
I take it all as just them being horny.
It's definitely
like, oh, y'all are horny. Y'all ain't been around bitches like that. So you want to fuck my wife because you ain't got your own bitch.
If they didn't want to fuck your wife, then you got the wrong bitch.
That's true.
Not calling my sister a bitch.
No, but
you got the wrong one.
No, I appreciate you calling her a bitch because she is a bitch. But she cool. But she a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. You know what? One of my least favorite things. Just a little tangent here. My least favorite things is the fact that we all use the word bitch. Oh, there's bitches over there. I just seen this bad bitch walking down the street. Yeah. Oh, I was with my bitch. Yeah. All normal things to say. But then somehow when somebody needs a reason to be mad at somebody else in an argument, it's like, oh, how dare you call her a bitch? How dare you? Like, how are you a white man calling a black woman a bitch? It's like, bro, this culture raised me to say that.
Yeah, like that's every female's a bitch. It's not.
Yeah, and we all know what it means. Yeah. And then they still try to do this little bait and switch. Like it totally derails any like actual argument taking place about whatever you were talking about. You know?
Yeah, there's nothing derogatory about like talking about.
You know what I hate?
It's
like
there's environments where it's inappropriate.
It's like we can say whatever about white people, but y'all can't say shit back. Even though I know why, but it's just like, damn, like why? Nigga, y'all go have to say something back. We keep saying it.
I don't even want to acknowledge.
I said I know why.
Yeah, I don't even want to acknowledge all the inconsistencies in that. But don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman.
Yeah, it's a Riz.
All you got to do is switch those roles around. Don't let Dave Chappelle talk about Hillary Clinton. Huh? Why? We need that. Yeah. For sure. That would be like really fucked up if we didn't have someone like Dave Chappelle talking about someone like her.
1000%.
Kevin Hart. Oh my God, Kevin.
Somewhere there is like some white power guy though being like, he's like mad every time a black comedian says anything about a white lady.
And
It's just like a very niche role.
But this is also, we need to protect our white queens. Yeah.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
those white power dudes are not going to stand up for Hillary Clinton. So she's just a man without a home.
She's a renegade,
yeah.
But Sarah Palin?
Well,
Sarah Palin might get some protection.
That's a good point.
well, babe, he was hung like a horse.
Who was fucking, who's hung like a horse?
No, I'm saying that's what they say to the white power dude when they girl cheats. So
That's not what they want to hear.
It's probably the last thing
Yeah.
they want to hear.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I had to fuck him.
Yeah,
He
no,
had
I
a
get it,
huge
I get it.
dick.
Yeah.
Whoa. What the
He's
fuck?
hung like a horse, babe. We're not gonna get that out here.
What else we got to talk
In the
about on this?
Boondocks.
We got to talk about fucking Lil Xan kicking a motherfucker head in.
You
Also-
my cousin.
There is something I wanted to ask you about. It's not on the topic list, but
Sure.
but you posted it. I'm pretty sure that you and Pump are chopping it up, or
Yeah.
okay, that's dope.
Actually, he's out here, but I feel like he might already have left. But yeah, we've been plotting on the interview and stuff. He's telling me all about the Spanish market.
He's killing it.
I think I
low-key.
got to learn to
Yeah.
speak Spanish. I got to get in that market.
An Adam 22 reggaeton joint.
Dosey Dos. Oh, your name is Dosey Dos.
I feel like, all right, I always have known.
Mentidos.
You always like
No,
if your life gets really fucked up, you can just go to China and be lit.
Yeah. Or
I'm not saying my life's totally fucked up, but maybe I could be a reggaeton guy.
There's like
It can't be that hard, right?
Bro, being an American artist, you could for sure, if you have a little bit of notoriety, go to another country
run it
and
up.
boss the fuck up.
What?
That's how I was able to like get on huge songs in France and shit like that. And I'm not like super important or whatever, but like I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it's very achievable. It's a lot easier to ascend to higher heights.
What type of French song were you on?
So the biggest song I'm on is this song called "Get Up," and that shit has 20 million on YouTube, 20 million on
Are
Spotify.
you rapping?
I'm rapping on there. You feel me? Yeah, like there's me and two homies rapping on there, and yeah,
Dope.
T-Rail got a song with 20 million views.
and I'm pretty sure it's
With-
with like Tiger or something.
No, it's with Honey
oh,
Cocaine.
the
or is it
the
something-
remix to
I don't know. I just
yeah.
remember when I looked him up that I saw that it had 20 million. That to me, is-
Crazy.
I don't know, man.
Honey Cocaine was lit though, and she was
Yeah,
popping.
but that's overlit. I think, I don't know.
Did the comments and the other shit add up? Because this is what
I don't
Tiger was
remember.
doing 200-300 million streams on the video.
I watched that song back in the day because I think it was the Trinidad James remix that he was on.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we was talking. He's out here for some poker game. I don't know if it happened yet, but
No, that's dope.
yeah.
That's dope. I think
Bro,
a big
That
pump.
poker app just does not work. Oh wow, PC.
America's Card Room. Sign up using my code Adam22. It'll work.
So
I'll show you. I'll help you.
Okay, thank
So,
you.
but this will Zam beat somebody up?
You didn't see the clip? We
Sam beat
should
somebody
not
up?
show this to the audience at home, but
Oh yeah, he went crazy.
they can go Google it themselves. This shit is ill. You got to see this. Which link should I choose here? Uniloud? Yeah, I'm gonna use Uniloud.
Il Dada.
Watch this video. This is fucking crazy.
Are you the Il Dada?
There's none on the planet.
Oh, this is not. They're not gonna make this. Oh yeah, here it is. Watch this.
Oh no, I did see this.
Look at how bad he kicks this kid's head in. And then he throws the mic at him, kicks him in the face again, bro. He's gonna get a gnarly lawsuit from this. The whole audience is like pissed at this shit. Yo, we ain't seen a good Lil Xan crash out like that in a minute.
I'm not gonna lie, I've kicked someone in the face in the exact same manner as him at a show.
You remember Lil Pump shut down a show on our tour by doing that exact thing. How the fuck did he not get sued for that? That was crazy.
It's like I don't want to jump out the window, but I feel like the dude in the crowd was probably doing some disrespectful shit.
Lil Xan said the guy kept touching his penis.
Okay, kick him in the he deserved it.
The judge ain't gonna care about that though, realistically, you know?
Yeah, oh yeah, now this day it's like, okay, so what?
It's just you're not gonna be able to prove he was touching your penis.
They
Well,
got
maybe.
video. They have
Yeah.
to have a video.
And that video is
Maybe.
from stage. That looks like
And
it's
he
someone
would have put it
one of
on
his
already.
people.
There's no dick touching. He just went to kick him.
And I think in the eyes of the law, it's just like, well, even if he was touching your dick, you could have backed away, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm the last person that wants to defend. Like I have no reason to like overly defend Lil Xan in any capacity. But like when you're performing and people are doing fuck shit in the crowd, like that rapper ego kicking in, like
definitely came from too much touching though.
Yeah, like something weird. You're not gonna do that randomly to one of your fans, like for no reason. It's
Kevin Gates did 6 months for that shit.
Oh yeah, remember? Remember that? Danny Brown got his dick sucked by a girl in the front row.
He didn't just get his dick sucked; he busted a nut.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
How you know that?
Because that's like part of the story. He's
really?
About, yeah, and that's the craziest part of like, how do you have the like frame of mind to concentrate enough in the middle of a set?
Oh, he should be a porn star if he could come like that.
To like feel yourself and maintain like the composure / erection to bust a nut. Like,
I mean, honestly,
that's rock star shit.
You might have a little bit of an itchy trigger finger if you could just bust a nut like that fast. Like that's.
It could also be Adderall / cocaine induced.
That's gonna make it harder to come.
Like
not necessarily.
Adrenaline is going like, oh,
you know more than me.
You get super excited.
So okay, like not to like get too deep into like Lush One drug talk, but
tell us about your coming.
But yeah, like so when you just start doing like if you do like a couple little lines, you're gonna be ready to bust. The trigger is gonna be, you feel me? It's a hair trigger. Yeah,
I thought it numbs your dick.
If you do hell of it, there's like it's like bust can never bust.
Yeah,
and it's like. There's a very, very thin line between that.
I thought your dick don't get hard off, coach.
Once you get to a certain point.
It has a similar effect to like e-pills or perks or anything else. It just thins your blood and makes it so it's harder to bust a nut.
So,
the science guy, Bill Nye.
Yeah.
But I'm saying now, they say sometimes you can't even get hard off of it.
Correct.
That's real too.
Yeah.
But that happens off of e-pills too.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It could just be a bad night for the bitch.
I've been blessed with a floppy one many a night.
And they've been blessed.
You just gotta squeeze.
Well,
squeeze till you get some feeling in there.
The cold part is like the coke will like make it numb. Like let's say you're doing it with a bitch and she doing lines too, and then she dome you up. If she got hit by that drip, that finna numb your head up real quick. You ain't gonna feel shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like paraplegic after that.
Hey, you want to see something? Check this out. This is a new thing.
Pod
Wives on the Joe Budden podcast. I have not watched this yet, but it's basically they got 3 different couples here. This is Ian, who's Joe's manager, and his wife or girlfriend or whatever. Then you have Joe and his girl, and then you also have Parks and his girl here. So this is a new series that I guess they're doing.
Okay, Parks.
In which, and this makes me pissed off that the episode that me and Wack have been planning on with both of our girls, that we've been sleeping on that, because now when we do that, we're going to look like we're copying them. But this is pretty interesting to me to bring in the wives of the hosts, because obviously that's going to bring in like a totally different audience, right? The women in particular.
Right.
What do you think it would be like if we did this?
Be awesome.
Lord Jesus.
I don't even know. Bricc, you're the one. I don't even know if you would like put your girl in that position.
I would. I mean, if she wanted to, I would. I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be, I totally wouldn't. And Germ is very not like
media trained.
Well,
no, she's a public figure. Yeah, she's a rapper.
Yeah, she doesn't like. She has like. She doesn't really like. She doesn't seek that out as far as that type of attention.
Okay.
But
she doesn't tell you like, I want to come on the No Jumper show and shit.
No, she's never. I would like her to come on. It's me that, you know what I mean? Like she like. I would like her to do more stuff and shit like that. She's like shy.
Right.
Believe it or not.
You can't be a rapper and be shy.
Believe it. I mean, and dressing the way she dresses, looking the way she looks. Believe it or not,
she's punk as fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Believe it or not, she's shy. Fool. Like she is.
I can't wait. I can't wait to watch this episode. I'm just like very curious about what these dynamics are like.
She's a shy girl. I think that we should do that too.
I'm so like not in the Joe Budden universe. I tried. You told me it was a good podcast.
Parks' girl is cute.
It's all right.
You tried watching it and you don't care for it?
Yeah, I don't think.
I'm going to put you onto this guy, Danny from the Stop.
Danny is fire.
I heard of Danny.
Since I started watching Danny, I haven't really watched much of the actual podcast. I usually just rely on him to tell me what's going on, his little videos, which I feel bad even saying that because that's just such a bad way to engage with a podcast in general.
Is it still like Queen's Flip and Melissa Ford and all that?
Yep. They all over there.
lineup?
Yeah. I mostly just hear about it from Danny hating on it, but it is what it is.
Wasn't Danny like deeply entangled in the lore of the JBP at one point? Like,
Yeah, they still like talk about him, but they also like clearly don't really want to talk about him. You know, like they kind of they mention him here and there, but they'll like bleep his name and shit.
Is he like David Russell? Damn near like
kind of, but he doesn't even like want to be like. I guess they've discussed him going on the podcast, and he's made it clear that his goal is not to be on the podcast. He wants to be a separate outsider commentating on it.
He wants to be able to maintain that that respectability by not like, okay, if I go over there, I might actually fuck with you, and then I won't have as nuanced of a take or a bias of opinion.
Yeah, if you allow yourself to become part of the machine, then I could see that it's going to only like damage your ability to be objective.
Yeah, 1000%. And I think that's good because it's so funny because like a lot of people that are in that position or let's say you're doing content that's essentially about another channel, you're normally fanned out like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the fools that have the pages dedicated to No Jumper and hating on, they're fanned out as fuck. And if they actually became cool with us in real life, they would probably.
But that's the thing is that there's not much for like a channel that's commentating to gain from being actual fans. Like you kind of have to be critical in order for anyone to give a fuck, you know?
For sure.
So that's why like even if they start out as fans, usually they'll find some kind of reason to pivot at some point.
Yeah.
I've seen that many times.
The people that do it are fans.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the main reactors is like a big fan.
All of them.
Like, we'll talk later, but because I don't want to.
Lush been doing battle with some fans.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
A lot of fans out there.
I don't want to give them too much clout.
Nah, because bro, you got all right. You know, I was thinking about this the other day. It's like there's academics on the East Coast and there's No Jumper on the West Coast. And okay, you also have like Joe Budden on the East Coast. They don't have like universes of other channels about them to the same extent that we do. And I think a big part of why is because we are such like a underground sort of podcast that to us, it's not even like there's no need for like explanation why we're watching some podcast that has like 2,000 views. That's just like normal to us because we also listen to rappers that don't have that many views and shit.
For sure.
Right.
But it's like, you got to be really careful who you even mention because the clout chasing is so fucking crazy.
Well, also, I feel like because there were so many personalities that have come through here, at one point there was like, 30 people on
We've
the
made
roster.
so many characters.
Pesci is like the perfect example of just crashing his whole shit trying to be a part of the No Jumper universe.
Yeah.
Like he should have just shut the fuck up. I didn't even know he had all that going on, but it was like, oh, you want to be known for beefing with Bricc? You come on an episode of the Adam and Wax show. Then you finally get your interview, all to end your gangbang career, rap career. You're a rat. Like, you know what I mean? It's just bad for you.
Well, I mean, he
knew he was a rat before he got here, but he act like they got over it and it was cool. He called a DP.
He just didn't think
and
that.
some people had to come back and clarify that he's no longer.
Well,
Cuban Rob came on here and let us know that
it's all biz added for
that his saying that he basically mischaracterized how he dealt with Rob and like what happened with Rob whooping the shit out of him, and then also him claiming to be from a certain place is also very much up for debate. Or if you listen to Rob, it's not up for debate. This is not true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that people, if you really want this attention, you're going to get it over here. So be prepared for what.
Facts. I'm going to read a few of these donations. My girl's currently on my ass to go take care of my dogs, actually, not my kid. My dogs need attendance right now. This girl, what's her name? That girl, Rhonda. Blizzy Cone Woods in the back. Shout out to Rhonda. Adam, you Custer, speak on the Roddy Ricch Grammy. I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not care about that at all.
I saw the whole thing.
It's funny, but it's like I don't know if we really need to like dissect it.
Not that serious.
Elmer said, "Bro, what happened to Flacco? Flacco's gonna be back very soon.
You gotta sell it back to him. You got it out of it.
He did try to sell it back to him.
But I mean, 50 might have been too much. But it's like, what you not gonna give him nothing for giving you a Grammy back?
And like, so I get. Here's the thing that I'm confused about because I saw the whole. I guess now we're talking about it. I saw the whole video. He got the storage locker. He discovered a bunch of like, oh, there's like Givenchy shirt, all these like nice swaggy items. Yeah. So is that Roddy's actual locker, or is that?
Yeah, you didn't pay the bill. You probably forgot about it in your shit.
And that's why I disagree with Roddy Ricch saying that he was being extorted.
No,
this guy was offering to sell you something that is apparently now his.
Right,
right. Like he owns it, so he's not extorting you. He's just he knows you're the only logical buyer for this for the most part, right?
It makes you wonder, is there an inside job at the storage unit? How the fuck does the one dude who's like a somewhat reputable TikToker happen to stumble upon of all the units? He just strikes gold. And
but they were there bidding.
Exactly.
They was there. You get to see. I think
you can look in, right?
You can look in. You
no,
can't go through
you could look in, but looking correct. But looking in doesn't.
The TikToker had the money to outbid everybody.
Okay.
He was
I wonder how much he spent.
Yeah, that's a good question. No, he said it was like 273. Yeah, that's not a lot because them things. Like,
just imagine all those. Not to cut you off, all those older white people that do that shit, and they look in, they see a bunch of clothes. They don't know what the fuck that shit is. If they're not paying attention, they might see like, all right, if it said Gucci on there or something like that.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. They're like,
but also, if you have a Grammy, you should not put it in the storage locker. You should keep it like in your home.
Yeah.
Why aren't you paying for this?
Doesn't that mean something to you? Like you might not get another one.
It's a fucking
that shows how cool Roddy Ricch's life is. His life is so dope that he can just like have a storage unit with a random Grammy and not give a fuck about it.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the kind of thing where he goes on tour for a long time, so he just puts like everything in the storage unit.
Why didn't you pay that shit?
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay, so per Donnie, he had an assistant who got in a gnarly accident.
Wow. That's interesting.
Which does, but the dude, like if I was the guy, I probably for sure wouldn't have tried to tax Roddy to that degree. You probably get more love and clout from people by just doing a generous thing.
I would have just thought of what you gonna give me. I came across this shit.
Yeah, could I get something for it?
Here's the thing.
He asked for $50K and an AP.
Roddy Ricch he's not gonna
get. He asked for AP.
Oh yeah, he's tripping.
But I mean, what? It's not like Roddy Ricch is gonna be your friend and like kick it with you and shit if you give him this shit for free. This is your one chance to get some fucking money out of the situation.
I'm gonna give him a chance to put his price on it. Like, what you gonna give me? Like, you know, you gotta kick in if you want the Grammy back. Like, what you gonna give me? Shit, like I got a 10 for you, 15. All right, cool.
But then again, like
50, like for what?
10, 15, and then you make a video out of it that winds up doing millions of views, and you make another 10 off of it. Like okay, like I don't know.
If you want a TikTok to make you 10 grand, you better get 59 million jillion views.
True, and honestly though, but you're kind of an asshole for doing that. It's publicly trying to. Not extort, but you're definitely ransoming the Grammy.
I just don't know what else he would do.
Like Bricc said.
And hey, good point, because there actually is a decent conversation to have about this topic that I initially wrote off.
Yeah.
We're talking about the ethics of what you do when you crack a storage unit.
Yeah. In reality, you can't get mad at him, but it probably would be better for both parties, Roddy as well as him, if you were like willing to be reasonable and be like, what could I get for it?
$50K is ridiculous.
That's what I said.
He started too high.
That's what I said. What you gonna give me?
Yeah.
But also you might never be in another situation in which you're able to sell something that you got out of a storage locker for someone that you're so sure has a lot of money.
And then it begs the question: what is the approximate value of a Grammy?
Exactly.
And I'll tell you
how many of them does he have?
I'll tell you, he got a few of them.
Couldn't he probably like order another one?
He probably could.
I think you could probably get like another copy, right?
And you know what? I'll tell you this: I've been to fucking pawn shops, slanging shit, whatever, being a knock, and I've seen. You'll see Grammys, you'll see fucking platinum plaques. If you in LA in the damn pawn shops, you don't see that shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not uncommon.
No, but
Because these fools fall upon hard times too.
I just assume that the Grammy's not so different from like, you know, when you go to somebody's crib and they got plaques all over the wall.
Yeah.
And in your mind, as somebody who's not in the music industry, you just think that these plaques just appear. But like in reality, you order the plaques and you spend money to get the plaques. And like,
Yes.
you could,
Yeah.
I don't think you have to even like show any kind of proof that you were involved in any way, right?
You do have to show
You
proof
do?
you were involved.
Okay, that makes sense,
Yeah. You have to have a credit.
To get it from RIAA,
exactly.
whatever it is.
Yeah, if you want an RIAA plaque, but I can order a plaque and just say,
for sure.
coolest guy on the podcast.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like, and like a million views, whatever. Like,
For sure you can.
All right, my girl's on my fucking case to go let these dogs out. I don't know why this is being done while I'm supposed to be on the podcast, but I just want to read these real quick. CW said steady dripping cheese, but it ain't no fun, dude. Thank you. I am a lyrical genius. Zaywap said Zaywap has been a member for 25 months. Shout out to all our members.
That's right,
bro. Dave Blunt's don't got no lean in his cup. That motherfucker too big to get high. Motherfucker gonna sip and just get pissed. He can't get high. LMFAO. Okay, you were officially my favorite member. Reap Cash said, man, 1,000 bottles is fire as fuck. I should have got a feature from all y'all when I was at No Jumper. 1,000 bottles on the No Jumper YouTube channel now. Go listen to it. Even if you don't like our rapping, there's a lot of bitches in it. Yes. This is a Puffy reference, but whatever. You're also pouring up in it. And then Lacewell said, I'm styling.
It's good, dude.
And then Dakota said, you interview on World of T-Shirts soon. I want to have Mr. Bass and World of T-Shirts on the podcast. He was making some demands of how much he thought that we should be forking out to do content. I didn't actually respond to him, but I feel like that's on hold right now. Okay, okay. Smoke Dog says Smoke Dog don't care about politics, just make meth potent again. Also, Sharp probably making a toast with a chalice of pee-pee. A chalice of pee-pee.
But he spelled it like a girl's name, Chalice.
Shout out Neck USA Ken for becoming a new member. Appreciate it. Lore Niz said, yeah, Gotti just beat all charges. Bricc, can we get a 4th Day Out remix with Slat Gotti?
Slat
Gotti.
Yo, shout out Gotti,
Free
man.
the fucking game. That's crazy. Now that he home, he just said DM me 2 days before that too.
Yeah.
I was like, nigga, you already know.
But you know what looks crazy in retrospect? Look at this. Look at this. Wait, did I spell Twitter wrong? I did. Twitter. Wait, what the fuck is this?
General butt naked?
Look at my Twitter. All right, here we go. Look at this.
I just seen your background pic is stupid.
You like that? Look at this. This is from when I interviewed him right before he got picked up. How you doing? I'm Yak Gotti. I got bodies on bodies, which was his like most famous lyric at that time. He's out here wearing a No Jumper Kendama shirt.
I mean,
we were really tapped in.
That was like pandemic No Jumper, huh?
If he hadn't beat his charges, they would have tried to say that this was snitching, but apparently we avoided that. That Neck USA guy said the Dan Dangler squirt blessed in my water bottle. Shout out Dan Dangler and you. Jay Hayes said first K Dot, then Adam with the secret drop with that dirty hoe Destiny. Oh yeah, I want to react to Destiny giving top.
Didn't he get blow banged or what?
No, he's sucking dick. You know Destiny
got blow banged.
Yeah. Whoa. Why? Wait. Why?
A clip leaked of him giving head.
Oh, I thought he was like on like a platform doing that.
Nah, it leaked.
Like OnlyFans.
And I didn't watch it yet, but I have a gay friend who I was talking to today, and he was like really criticizing Destiny's top giving abilities.
I didn't see it. I'd rather.
You'd rather do the top, get the top than
so
do the top?
So when you win a debate against Destiny, that's what happens. Like it's really hard to win a debate, but if you do, he has to suck your dick. Is that what goes on?
Those are the rules.
I think he wouldn't mind because the way he's talking about Destiny's top, he's not like, oh,
that's
man,
my boy.
He's a bad blower.
That's my boy. But
you're like aroused from the conversation, which makes you want to.
I'm not aroused.
That's gay.
I just know that I'm not going to be able to resist judging y'all for your top giving abilities if that kind of footage comes out of y'all. So, I'm going to give you the same judgment I would give anybody else.
All right, so listen. When you react, you gotta have a boner cam, a boner meter.
Boner cam.
So
what about just a heart rate monitor?
No.
And a penis clamp.
Boner cam. It's just strictly on it's the balls are just
if it anything, any type of movement.
Queer media.
I don't think I'm gonna get any media.
We would not
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be making any queer media.
This is queer media, right?
This is definitely queer media. You
I'm not holding space.
Already. But you said you were reacting.
I want to check it out.
That's like has to be like some of the hottest shit in queer media.
If you saw
reacting to a DJ leak,
I don't think they claim him. He said two. Destiny's got like two controversial of opinions about trans people. They're not like allowing him to be in the mix.
But that's like putting numbers on the board.
Shit.
He's still the Q and all the other shit.
He's not trans, yeah, but I guess he's queer.
He's like, oh,
Crips beef with Crips.
I still feel bad calling him queer. I feel bad calling him a queer, even though I already know he sucked a dick. That's crazy.
Well, that's hilarious, first of all. And it's also, you know what's hilarious? The fact that they claim the word queer like that. Because we used to like this guy's so damn queer.
Smear him.
Smear him.
Cuddy said on Buka Buka,
we know from
Adam
Texas.
and Sharp should stop the beefing, but Sharp tripping though. Yeah. I don't know about us stopping the beef, and that sounds optimistic. Me not mentioning him sounds realistic.
I think Dave Blunt should leave the couple alone.
Dosage, yeah, I'll forgive Sharp if he gives Dave Blunt some top. And then Dosage, my double said, when I'm getting my interview, somebody got to hear this story. It's the new version of the Bible. Yo, Almighty Suspect. I don't know if you want to just take my place and do topics, or if you guys want to go straight into the music.
Just whatever y'all want.
I gotta go fucking free these dogs. I'm pissed, but shout out to
the kennel, nigga.
Hey, free Ralphie.
Shout out to the Blizzies.
Been free Ralphie.
Shout out Blizzy.
Shout out to the Blizzies.
Shout out to Suspect taking my spot. Appreciate y'all. Are you guys gonna keep doing this, or is it just the music stream?
We could go. You want to just turn?
I mean, I feel like there's still like a decent number of topics here that haven't been.
Yeah,
good. Okay, I'm gonna relieve myself. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go free Ralphie.
All right, Sus Gervin.
Exactly. Young Thug Sisters, but I mean, it ain't like you can see anything. But it says Young Thug Sister announced he's working on new music, but he needs time to heal mentally. I feel it.
Yeah.
You got to think he got to learn how to rap again sober.
Bro, don't have like hella music.
He got to figure out what the fuck to rap about.
Sober.
He got too many conditions on that parole.
I'm about to order some food.
That's what it really is. Me too. That's what it really is. He got too many conditions on that parole.
I got some credit card numbers. You want me to order it for you?
Shit, go ahead. I want some pants.
I mean, you just gonna let me tell on my cell phone camera?
I'm gonna let a grown man do whatever he'd like to do.
And goddamn
the
credit
fuck?
card and everything.
I'm gonna let a grown ass man
going to jail
do
for
whatever
shit.
a grown ass man want to do, gang.
Sounded good to me, Holmes.
If that's what he want to do, go right ahead.
It looks to me like a nigga double bust his wrist. Like, what is this, man?
Shout out to my nigga JD Jewelers, man.
Yeah, we tagging Jewelers.
We tagging Jewelers. Go watch my story once again.
Yes, I got up a story. We tagging
Jewelers. We tagging Jewelers.
So you got the Cardi Skelly and what's this on?
18K rose gold. You feel me? With the red numerals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We not playing with niggas, man. No cap. We not playing with niggas, man.
Nigga.
We not playing with niggas, man. Tag your jeweler, nigga. JD Jewelers on the gram right now. Go watch the story. I'm in that motherfucker 8 hours ago going crazy.
This is how it's supposed to look on the back, by the way.
Man.
Let me see the back of your watch, as a matter of fact. You feel me?
You feel me?
Let me see the back of your watch.
Yeah, real bussy. You know what I'm saying? No cap. And this the rose gold one. This not the 15K one.
And factory stamps and all that.
Yeah,
you can tell. You can tell.
Add him up, but don't add it up.
But look, man, look. All I'm gonna say is tag the jeweler, because niggas be popping up with all kind of shit and we don't never see them in the jeweler.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Hold on. This is me. You feel me? Earlier today. You know what I'm saying? It's me earlier today in the jeweler. You know what I'm saying? No cap. Hold on, let me put a video up. You feel me? We in the jeweler. Let's ask him. You feel me? He'll let niggas know how much they drop for that motherfucker. You feel me?
This nigga stupid as shit.
Looks like Mikey. Your Drew looks like Mikey, no cap.
No cap, went crazy in that motherfucker. You feel me? Shout out my boy JD Julius, man. That's my dog. You feel me? He didn't put everything on my body. Everything. You feel me? He didn't got me right.
That's what they call it. Like a rattled out 6
Hey, no, for real though. I'm telling you, like, man, it be fast. Don't never ever think you know what I got going on, cause you'll see a nigga one day and then check back in and be like, what
just happened?
What you got going on? That's not the same. It's not.
Well, it's crazy. It's not. That level up is crazy while having a newborn. That's crazy.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. On some real shit, Black Friday shopping, bro, it was such a good ass feeling, bro, to go in that motherfucking and get all the women in my life some shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, from my mama, my sister, nigga, my babies, you feel me?
Yeah.
The bitches, nigga, I didn't even get myself nothing. You feel me? I went shopping, nigga. I'm talking about 10 pair of shoes. Nigga, I got myself 1 pair. The other 9 was for everybody else. That should be
you ain't even gotta look
bro.
at you ain't even gotta look at your
Didn't give a
apps
fuck.
or-
You feel me? Pay bills. Cause it was the first. Paid all my bills. You feel me? It was Black Friday shopping. No cap, I went and got all the ladies some shoes.
Really leveling, nigga. Yeah,
I'm like, that
way,
shit felt good. I ain't gonna lie. Going to get everybody some shit, you feel me? When got all the ladies some shoes, then my mama pulled up to Thanksgiving with the Chanel shoes that I had bought her, you feel me? I'm like,
Flexing.
hey, this shit, I like this shit, you feel me? Cause it ain't about me, bro. Cause I always say, you not really like doing nothing until everybody else around you feel it.
Facts.
Not just see it. You know?
Yeah.
If everybody else around you don't feel it, you're not doing anything.
Yes, well, if they just see it low key, they plotting anyway.
Yeah,
Like, it just becomes weird.
Even if they not, it's just like, man, you bullshit. You ain't really did shit yet.
Yeah.
You feel me? I get if you're not capable, but if you capable and just everybody around you just not getting nothing either, you feel me? Nah, that's bullshit. But once you capable to do for everybody, you should.
Well, my girl always says is she said people don't want to see the process; they want to see the results.
That's a fact. That's why I shut up. I don't get up here saying, yeah, man, just watch in 3 months and yeah, man, just watch it for more. Just wait till man, you gotta. Hey, I take my L's in silence. I take my W's in silence. I wouldn't have said shit if Bricc didn't say nothing about my. I wouldn't have said nothing.
You knew one of us was finna say
I wasn't have said nothing though. Like
your brother going, hey, listen, nigga, you know,
ain't no haters over here, dog.
Facts. No cap.
We congratulate her. Want to see you win.
As soon as Bricc popped up with his, you feel me, Fat Cube, I was like, yeah, nigga, I see you. No cap. I see what the fuck going on.
I ain't gonna lie to a nigga like I bought it, nigga.
Yeah, he told me exactly where he got it from, but I was like, still, so what? I see you, nigga, you know what I'm saying? It don't even matter.
You go test me out, go rub me gold and all that.
Yeah, do your thing.
Everything I got.
Yeah.
No cap. I love to see it, man. Hell yeah. You feel me? We chilling, though. What niggas was doing this week? Y'all was cooking?
Yeah. Okay.
What topics we on, man?
So we still got, I guess, Remo's definitely wanting us to.
I said Young Thug. Sister said he need time to heal. I don't think Donnie was ready.
Facts. Yeah. Oh, well, I feel like, yeah, because he just got out and nigga, he got too many conditions on that parole. What can he rap about?
You busting down already?
What happened? Oh, yeah, that shit been. I've been too busy doing other shit to go get it fixed. I need to. I'm gonna stop playing.
I have the camera like that. I can't see it from that angle.
All right, okay. We gonna see this. Where's the Young Thug? Move you up. Oh, here we go.
That dude did this shit was cap.
Young Thug's sister say he been working on new music. Y'all won't be disappointed. Give him time to heal mentally.
Yeah. Well, wasn't he in SEG?
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
Man, that shit do something to you, nigga.
Yeah. Totally understandable.
Nigga, living in a space that's the equivalent to a parking space.
Yeah.
Nigga, for years, that shit do something to you.
Equivalent to a parking space, like
on my mama, literally
like,
a parking space. Anytime you lived in a cell,
and he
man,
you live in a toilet.
You know, bro.
It's
no
probably
cap.
8 feet that way, but it's probably
It's
like
a parking
5
space
this way. What's the measurements on the cell?
Something like that.
Like the county jail once he's been like a.
Yeah, no, like a 2-man. No, but he was in a 2-man.
Like I mean,
Might be even smaller.
Cell, but like the pop-up ones, you can kind of touch.
Yeah, you could do that. Like at 6'4",
And that's the
6'5",
worst.
for sure you could do that.
Yeah,
And that's the worst.
Get your bunk.
I say like 8 feet.
Man,
I say
longest
like
I
7,
ever
8
did.
feet.
Nigga, longest I ever did
8
was
feet
6
that
months.
way, and like
I can
5
just
feet.
imagine.
And then right here is the lockers. We only have a little walkway.
That's
We can, like,
crazy.
Google what Georgia looks
That's
like.
crazy. It's probably like an 8x6.
And he's in
imagine.
well, and
Or
he's in county,
11
so like
11x7.
I couldn't imagine that.
he was
shit
in
at
he's
all.
in county. Was it?
Cobb County.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was in the county the whole
Yeah,
time. He
was
didn't go
in-
upstate
he
or
was in
nothing.
Yeah.
Cobb County.
No,
He
he's
wasn't
fighting
in
his case the
14.
whole time.
Oh yeah, he sure the fuck was. And that's even worse. But he thug, so he wasn't getting moved around. I'm sure he was probably good where he was at. You know what I'm saying? Segregated, but still, even that being segregated should do something to your mental, nigga.
I mean, Draco talked about that shit fucked with him a lot.
sure.
You feel me? That fool, they had him in. You're not even supposed to be in solitary for as long as they had Draco in there. It was over a year. Like that's like
Yeah, that's
straight up. That's cruel and
That's
unusual
torture.
punishment.
That's
It is
100%
It's-
torture.
It is torture.
At that point, that's torture, gang. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Nah, that shit fucked up. I don't approve of none of that shit. I feel like the only people who should be in jail is pedos.
I mean, like that. You feel me?
Anything
Yeah.
goes free them niggas. They'll get dealt with in the streets.
Yeah, when it come to like
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
kidnappers and all that shit, yeah, like
Thieves,
yeah.
a thief will for sure get dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Niggas playing with niggas' money, they'll get dealt with. A nigga kill somebody gonna pop him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The streets are deal with the streets. You feel me? But pedos, yeah, do whatever to them.
Yeah, for real.
You don't get no passes
Castration.
and shit. Yeah, facts. All kind of shit. Do whatever, nigga.
I like the name of this, so we're gonna see. I want to see what Sexy Red Exposed is all about. 'Cause
Oh yeah, the baby daddy. You didn't see that shit?
nah,
I
man.
seen it this morning.
Okay, I saw this headline.
Her baby daddy
Okay.
was going in.
Sexy Red's alleged baby father accuses her of burning multiple rappers. Let's see what.
And I believe it because she was on the phone arguing with the nigga.
Get it, Sexy.
She was being telling y'all she had.
Come on, man.
The
She
world
really
thought
lived this
she
shit.
was
She not playing.
The world thought she was playing. She like, I'm just making fun of it. These niggas that I just burned out.
That part.
Nasty.
No, bitch, a real freak, D. She ain't playing.
Go ahead and come get y'all interviews now.
Man, I might have to put a glitch in the Twitch on this month.
Yeah.
Infinity clip, you know that. Why you steady playing on this motherfucking internet, bitch? Yo. Why you lying? Do all your niggas know what's going on with you? Do you tell them niggas you burning, or do you lie to them like you did me? Or is you lying to them niggas how you did me?
I believe
Or
it.
is you lying? Or did you lie to me? Did you lie? Did you tell them the truth? Or did you tell them the truth? When you gonna keep it gangster? Hey. And when you gonna keep it gangster? When you gonna keep it gangster? You bitch, you did. That's what you did. You lied to me for 6 months, and then you told me you had that shit.
Damn.
I would 100% believe it.
So if
nigga.
y'all don't know how.
Jesus Christ.
That's hella funny, boo. I don't know.
What you think is true?
I mean,
Man.
it sounded like her.
It's another one.
Hell yeah, that was her.
Yeah.
Because she
Sounded
replied.
Now say you think it was true.
Yeah, I think so. She a nasty bitch.
Boy, you know
I
that
believe
ass is
it.
super fat.
And shit, man, we not gonna act like chlamydia and gonorrhea not common as fuck, man. Let's keep it a buck. I ain't gonna say too much about saying too much, but nigga, all you gotta do, you know what I'm saying, get right. Either take that oral GERD or that shot in the ass, and you back in action, brother.
Yeah.
You feel me? You back in the field.
You know
No
she
cap.
doing that on the lowest key. Like
You might be
that.
suspended for 3 games or so, but
Yeah.
you back on that field, nigga, by the 5th week, brother.
If you ain't never had an STD, you probably not.
You probably ain't got no
sexually
hoes.
active. Yeah.
You probably don't got no hoes.
You probably ain't got
I ain't
like
gonna
pussy
lie.
like
You
that.
probably don't got no hoes.
It
It
it's-
happens.
No, 'cause-
occupational hazard.
It happens.
Yeah.
Especially when you just
yeah.
out here hitting shit.
Yeah, I went through it as a kid.
You know?
As a kid,
Facts.
man,
As a kid, I was
ain't
going through it.
I don't think I'm even a one timer.
I feel like it was gnarly.
For
I feel
sure.
like it was,
I ain't gonna say too much, nigga. First time, man, look. Man, I ain't gonna say too much.
That's
I'm
what I said.
gonna
They
say
gotta
this one
be
for the
honest,
music
nigga.
stream. They not
Yeah.
finna clip me.
Yeah, for sure. Too many people in here. Yeah, now what he say on the second one though? Let me hear.
you got face card at the clinic or what?
Damn, this nigga
Now,
walk right
did we
in.
play this one already?
Mr. Tompkins, you're back.
Play it. No,
Fuck
play.
you,
No.
nigga.
I'm saying play him saying what he was saying. Oh,
If I got an infinity clip, you know that. Why you steady playing on this motherfucking internet, bitch? Yo. Why you like? Do all your niggas know what's going on with you? Do you tell them?
Nah, as a kid, we used to get it in. I ain't gonna lie. 16, nigga. First time I got burned was by a bitch from 20s, nigga.
Jeez.
Bitch from 20s. What? Had my shit leaking. I was like 15.
I ain't even gonna do the first girl that burned me like that because that's still my home girl. I just forgave her not too many years ago.
I seen the bitch on Fig like 7 months earlier, 7 months ago, which is crazy too. I was like, man, that's the bitch that burned me, man. When I was 15.
That's her karma.
Bitch from 20s, bro. Bitch some hoeing now.
I ain't no karma. She
I was popping it.
She knew her
She doing
talent
her thing.
back
She
then.
living her best life.
She was doing it for free back then.
It's karma because she didn't give me no money, so I know her situation. Boo boo.
I've been
that's the only thing.
It's
you know?
funny, sus. I was watching a Soft White Underbelly the other day, and this fool Mark's been interviewing a lot of. He's like on a Fig arc right now, so there's
That's
a lot.
fire.
And I was like, damn, I feel like some of these young ladies could use the guidance of a young friend of mine. I feel like I encourage you to take a look at the recent uploads of the young Soft White Underbelly channel.
I swear.
Your entrepreneurial mind might kick in.
You know?
With that being said, how much longer are we gonna be living in the sexy red era for?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
For a
Niggas
minute.
love her, bitches love her.
I love her.
You know what really
30
needs to
million
happen?
worth.
Look, what needs to happen is
That's
a
how long.
Glorilla Sexy Red tape. Remember I said it.
Man.
This needs to happen.
Do Meg and Sexy Red get along? Do they all get along?
Who, Meg? I don't
Yeah,
know,
Meg
but
is
Sexy and Glow need a.
Cause I
Sexy
know
and Glow need a tape.
Glow and Meg is cool, so it's like, do Meg and Sexy get along?
I think Sexy fuck with every bitch.
Yeah, I've never heard her beefing with anybody.
Not yet. Nah.
But you know,
The
up
biggest
and-
sluts are always
you know,
cool.
that's cool. But you know, up and coming, it was some females that she was reaching out to that didn't give her a shot. That you know, she punching them in the gut right now.
That's
like,
how it be.
I feel like she,
no, I'm busy, babe. I'll do it, but you know,
like Lotto.
hit her with the
She's
yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
boo. Yeah.
Yeah, Lotto going crazy too. I think Sexy and Lotto the top two right now, and then
Ben.
Glow.
No, I think that Glow low key right now might could have the ups on might have the ups on Lotto. No, I just think Lotto is so fucking fine. You feel me? Like she's just
Yeah, she do look good.
Yeah, she's just so bad. And she can rap.
JT comeback was crazy.
JT,
Yeah,
JT.
she left
JT's
old
comeback
girl
was
in the
going
fucking
crazy.
wind.
Her
She
comeback
left old
was
girl in the
just
dust.
crazy. I don't know if it's Uzi, but hey, listen.
Keep doing that.
Keep doing that.
Yeah.
Whatever you doing, your comeback just was sick.
But you know what's funny? Like I felt like at first she was clearly the gold medalist of the City Girls. You know what I mean? Like
We
and
didn't know at first
I
because
was
she
in
was
jail.
in jail.
Yeah,
Well,
You
yeah,
know,
was
so
in
at
jail
first we
with her.
didn't know because she was in jail.
Young Miami.
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why people kind of counted Young Miami as like, you know, the star of the group or the head singer.
No, I thought
or
that
the
JT
head.
was a star low key.
But not at first because we didn't
I
know
ain't
her.
know
Yeah,
I'm,
yeah, yeah.
I'm saying early on.
Yeah.
Like
At
act
first,
up, you
that's
mean,
why
like-
we seen her. That's why we seen her as the head one early on because she was the only one that we saw.
Yeah.
Because old girl was in jail for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for a minute, I didn't even know who the other bitch was. I just was seeing the mugshot and then the little light skinned bitch, you know?
Right.
So then once the other one came out, then it's like, all right, you can see, you feel me, she can kind of rap and the other one kind of ass. You feel me? So like, of course, over time, but at first, I kind of seen Young Miami as the forefront, you feel me, because the other one was in jail, you know?
JT was just always super bad to me. And I
Yeah,
thought that
she
was-
fine.
Yeah, yeah.
She fine in the motherfucker. And
That's-
I ain't gonna lie, in society, if you're a dark-skinned bitch, you gotta be fine as fuck for motherfuckers to call you fine. It's
She
sad.
bad.
It's sad to say that,
Nah,
but
for
in
sure.
society, if you dark skinned, you gotta be. Now, I don't think that. You feel me? I think some dark. I think dark skinned bitches is fine. I think some light skinned bitches is ugly. Some light skinned bitches is fine. Some dark skinned bitches is ugly. Some dark skinned bitches is fine. I don't give a fuck about, you feel me, your skin color. It's dependent if the bitch is cute or not. But society, for sure, you gotta be fine for society to say you a fine ass bitch and you dark skinned. And a lot of motherfuckers say she fine as fuck. But I ain't gonna lie, her early pictures is chopped though.
Yeah.
Before that's how you know bitches don't be ugly, they be broke.
So you think that you think Carisha rap a lot better than JT or you?
I think JT harder.
You think JT? Thank you. All
Yeah.
right, yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, JT is way harder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think JT
so
better.
too.
Mhm.
But Yeah, I don't know. I think that right now the sexy red era is gonna continue for a long ass time.
I think so because she really being herself.
Yeah, and she just seemed cool. She,
Suspect the colorist. I just explained how I wasn't.
yeah, he literally.
My bad for being in my phone, y'all. I'm ordering food. I know I'm being like super rude.
No, you good.
Yeah. So
MIA says Jay-Z wanted to get a BBL, but she turned it down.
Okay.
Jay-Z wanted her to get a BBL. MIA. This nigga said Jay-Z wanted to get a BBL.
Oh wow. I came across some footage of Jay-Z like getting rushed. That shit was crazy.
Getting rushed?
You didn't see it? Like he was rapping on stage.
This
with
fake
Beyonce.
page always be in my comments talking crazy like it's you.
What?
Bricc
Oh,
baby.
Bricc baby.
On my YouTube and shit.
Oh wow.
All the time. That should be crazy. My mama texts me one day like,
Bricc baby's in your chat.
Yeah, and I'm like, mama, that's not Bricc baby.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even say no shit like that. Like, that's not. I'm like, chill.
Not moms on my puppy. Like, come on, yeah, no, I ain't
I'm
doing
like,
no
chill. That is not. I'm like, first of all, it's 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, that automatically cancels.
Yeah,
sure.
it's not
It's
him.
over with.
I promise you, it's not him.
Let's see what she said.
Okay, so first of all, y'all know who this. You know who MIA is, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
All I
Paper
want to
Plane.
do.
She's been on like a sick one for the past few years, as far as like she's been talking
Speaking out.
hella shit. You feel me? And is going against the,
Then she said it took her kids or some shit of that
She's
nature.
like, it's either, and if you fuck with her or what she says, you're gonna be like, oh, she's anti-Illuminati. She's speaking truth to power. She's exposing the secret cabal of the industry, etc. Or you could be like, damn, this bitch has lost her fucking mind. She's insane.
Either or.
She's saying a lot of crazy shit, and maybe the reality is somewhere in
A
between.
little bit of both.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Two things could be true at the same time.
Yeah, and I was a big fan. She's a very talented musician.
Dope.
And I think her having a fat ass would have been great. So I'm with Hove already.
That's crazy.
Plastic
You
surgery.
are gonna
I'm
be
not
a
insecure
Diddy
because I would have
Playboy
got plastic
sex.
surgery. So their argument of
We'll
Maya's
talk about
fucking
this, Bricc.
insecure, that's why she needs to fucking massage her ego, fails. Fails because you turn around and ask those motherfuckers, what women do you know who hasn't had plastic surgery around you? All of them have. I'm the only one who didn't, which already proves the fact it's not insecurity. Because if I was insecure, I would have done that 100 times over. Even when I met Jay-Z and I signed to Rock Nation, the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. And I didn't.
I don't know if that's true, bro.
I would believe it. I ain't going.
Even
You
when I
think so?
met Jay-Z and I signed to Rock Nation, the first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery. I'm not insecure because I would have got plastic surgery. So their argument of
Oh shit, that's crazy, bro.
Maya's fucking insecure, that's why she needs to fucking massage her ego, fails. Fails because you turn around and ask those motherfuckers, what women do you know who hasn't had plastic surgery around you? All of them have.
It's just the same thing.
I'm the only one who didn't.
Is he saying?
Because
is he saying like that? You
it's okay.
probably would sell
Guess
more
what?
if you
I'm
got
50.
plastic surgery.
Yeah, he
She
was.
said, how
And he
much?
wasn't wrong.
50.
And I'm totally fine with the fact I am because, yeah, I fucking took off when I was 30 because it took 10 more fucking years than any other motherfucker because
Yeah, she was 30.
I
didn't
was the
realize
first
that, yeah.
and I was
That's
the
dope.
new
When I realized
and I was
I
like
thought she was way younger.
making something interesting happen that wasn't fucking happening before
Yeah,
because
Who is that?
you're a
MIA.
paper planes bitch.
All I wanna do-
I like paper, get by like planes.
And taking money. Yeah, that was the shit, nigga.
So she's saying that Jay-Z blackballed her because she didn't get a BBL.
A
Not-
lot. She's saying a lot. This is just one part
Yeah.
of what she's been saying. She's been on a
Wow.
tangent for years,
Yeah.
saying that he took all her royalties, scammed her out her shit, nigga, that they took her baby, all kind of
She was
shit.
married to Diplo too.
Oh,
I
How
know-
did they
you
take
know
her
that?
I'm
baby?
familiar.
Whose
Yeah.
baby?
Her. They said that they oversee her baby growing up. Like, are you hip to all of that shit?
Yeah.
They were saying all kind of shit,
Yeah.
bro.
Did you see that they were trying to sue that Jay, or is this fake news? Jay-Z trying to sue Rihanna?
I don't. That's just
That
my
I
saying.
don't
I don't
know.
know anything about that.
But wasn't
Look
they
it up
in,
because
in
I
some
don't
sort
want to
of,
say it. It might have been a
that
fake
might
page.
have happened before.
It said
though.
no. It's saying that Blue Ivy had ran to Rihanna's house or something like that.
Oh, that sounds
That's
Nah,
just
that's
fake.
cap.
It's fake
That's
news.
cap.
Yeah, because Rad was reading. I don't know what blog he was reading it off.
Jay-Z sues
That on Facebook. He was on Facebook.
it's on Revolt.
It's right there. No. Scroll
wait.
up. It was right there.
This right here.
Read it.
No, I just it didn't look real because it's like a Facebook.
It's not, but everything he just said, it was right
It was
there.
right
Go back
there.
and read it. nigga. Jay-Z sues Rihanna for accommodating Blue Ivy without her permission when she ran from her home. That's
Yeah.
exactly what he just
Yeah,
said.
that's
literally.
exactly what I just
Literally.
said.
It was a Facebook
Yeah.
It's a fake Facebook post, right?
This nigga on Facebook. This nigga Rad on Facebook.
I don't know.
Reading stories
Somebody
and shit.
probably reposted it on Insta or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
wild work.
All right, yeah.
Absolutely
It's on
not,
TikTok. Look, no, it's on TikTok too.
Nah, that was different.
yeah, that's
Over Blue Ivy.
that's
Yesterday.
yeah, it's the
Okay,
same
okay,
shit.
okay,
Let's
Or
see.
I guess it was last week because it says November 25th.
Man, people just be out here making up bullshit.
Oh yeah.
This right here.
Because who's believing this nonsense?
This is a 9-second video, and there's literally
Yeah, how much
nothing
information? And this is
substantiated.
what I be saying. That be that bullshit.
Yeah,
how
that's
much
crazy.
information can you relay in 9
I,
seconds?
yeah, I could literally take a picture of Bricc and like put a red rag on him and say, "Bricc, baby, join the Bloods." And like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's a 9-second video.
Yeah, I forgot he don't be in media like us, so he some clickbait he still might get baited into.
He'll give it some.
Yeah, because I just
wouldn't
heard
even
it
click
in the
that
car.
shit.
That's why I was like, let me be slow to say it because I don't want to say it.
First of
happened.
all, Rad's on Facebook. That's crazy.
Nah, it was on TikTok, bro.
Oh yeah.
Rad's on TikTok is crazy too.
That's less crazy than Rad being on Facebook, knocking aunties to fuck. You feel me? Like, what else you gonna be on Facebook for? Like, literally, like, let me fuck some bitch I went to high school with.
You heard him, Jerm. That's what he goes to Facebook. for.
Jeez.
I'm not with that, sister. I
Y'all
do
seen that
not
LL
think he
Cool J
should do
shit?
that.
Yeah, LL said.
He was right.
Okay, so let's talk about this.
Let's watch it. He was talking that shit. And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of that shit he was about to fuck on.
Yeah, it's not. It's being catty. All right. See what Uncle Ellie got to say.
No, I'm gonna say this with humbly, but I really mean this. I think one day people are gonna wake up and realize that LL Cool J is the most important rapper that ever existed. I truly believe one day people are gonna say that. They're
He up there.
gonna say, "Yo," they're gonna look and they're gonna say, "Wow."
Blueprint for the solo rapper.
When it comes to the jewelry, this
I
is
know
the
your
guy
dad
who
is feeling
introduced all
this.
the diamond and the ice and the champagne.
1000%.
They're gonna say when it comes to the love songs, this is the guy who introduces the love songs and all the love shit. When it comes to the bad boy vibe, they're gonna realize, oh, this is the guy who introduced all the rebellious bad boy vibes before it was done. When it comes to the GOAT terminology, they're gonna say, yo, this is the guy who came up with the GOAT stuff. They're gonna say when it comes to Def Jam, wow, this is the first artist that was on Def Jam. They're gonna say, well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it comes to the solo artist, gonna say, wow, this is the first solo artist to take it all the way around the world. Like, I mean, I could go on and on and on. They're gonna say, yo, when it comes to the FUBU, yo, this guy introduced the whole idea of putting clothing lines. Even before that, he did Troop. When they say, oh, when it comes to endorsements, oh, this is the guy who did the Kango and made the Kango popular before people even did that.
But he's
when they
not
talk
wrong.
about television, they're gonna say, oh, this is the guy who did the credible stuff on TV. And
I'll
at the
even
same
help him out. He first dude with the TV deal. Like, you know what I mean? It gets
He about to keep going.
Yeah.
same time was still making credible records and wasn't just doing TV and using rap as a launch pad. When it comes to business, they're gonna say, wow, like I could go on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like that's why in a lot of ways, it's hard for me to get into the movie thing. Honestly, sincerely, and I mean this sincerely. And it's like, that's why it's not really that interesting for me because I'm doing so much and I've done so much for the culture that it's almost like it's unfathomable. I mean, Run DMC wasn't even on Def Jam, bro.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Biggie made Going Back to Cali because, you know, I made the song first.
Yeah.
You know? Like these guys, like every artist that you can name, the biggest artists, the billionaire artists were launched on the label that I launched.
Yeah, and even
no, but seriously, like I mean, these names, like the biggest names in hip hop that come from the '90s, and I'm saying this with love. I'm not trying to be funny style. I'm not trying to be arrogant. I really sincerely. I'm just saying, when you look at you take guys like Jay, these guys were launched off of Def Jam. That's the label I birthed. You talk about these guys like Kanye and all the things he's done. They were launched on a label that I birthed. Like, you can't, like, so it's like when I look at it really when I look at the epicenter of what it really is,
facts.
Come on, bro.
You didn't say that.
Like there's, it's almost unfathomable.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be, and I'm honestly, sincerely, I'm not trying to be arrogant. I just really believe that. So it's like, when I look at it for what it is factual.
I'm going to sing on this myself.
For sure.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then Drake, you feel me, just coined it 100%, you feel me, 20 years later. But if it wasn't for this nigga, that wouldn't even been our idea.
There's only one other name that really pops into the conversation when I think of quote unquote most important rapper of all time. It's low-key Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? That's like the only other.
He took Crip and Roll Ride.
You know what I mean? Like, and just like as far as
He took Crip and Roll Ride.
commercializing,
Even if he wasn't a super Crip.
Is his
Crip and Roll Ride.
accolades surpassing LL Cool J's?
it will.
Plaque wise?
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, I wanna say-
maybe we got to see him on paper.
That's a good
yeah,
question.
you know?
That's
Yeah.
a
Let's
But I
ask
feel
Chat,
like
GPT or
LL,
something.
but LL was the generation right before Snoop too, though.
GPT will tell you.
He's
ChatGPT
the
will for sure
Snoop
tell you.
came out in like 92,
Okay.
91. He was still rapping and shit probably years before that, you know, but what LL's like a 86, 87.
yeah. He came out 86 exactly.
Yeah.
Radio.
Oh, yeah, he is his elder by like 15 years. musically, so
Yeah. Well,
Head start.
Not 15
like
years,
7
like
years, like
5.
6-7 years.
Snoop came out
like
92.
91, 92 on the Chronic.
the Chronic was
They
92.
came out in what, 85?
86. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm like, nigga.
how many plaques does he have? Is what I
7
said.
years,
He
something
got
like-
how many
2.
platinums?
2.
That's albums or just
10 consecutive platinum albums. Jesus.
He got the first diamond. I think he was the first diamond, though.
no? I don't think he has a diamond.
No?
No, I don't think LL has a diamond.
I thought
Nelly got a diamond. Hope got a diamond. Eminem
Yeah.
got a diamond. What's the diamond
Bro,
LL album?
10 consecutive platinum albums is insane.
That is crazy.
What the fuck?
Which
Come
rapper
on,
has the
bro.
most platinum?
What the fuck?
Come on, bro.
Nigga, I can't even name more than 3 LL Cool J songs.
Shit.
I can
That's
definitely.
because
I'ma
you
go
a little
knock
bit
you out.
older.
I need
Mama
love.
say
I
knock
mean,
you
you're
out.
a little bit
Radio.
I need
younger.
love.
I shot ya.
Radio for sure.
I need a
Pink cookies in a plastic bag. Around the way, girl.
Like I can
Doing
name like
it,
Hey, Lover.
doing it, baby.
10
Doing
albums.
doing it, baby.
Lounging.
I represent Queen. She was
was
raised out of Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Doing it and doing it
Too
and
young for
doing
that,
it
brother.
wild. That's what it was.
Doing it. Amazing record.
Then he
I was
had,
knocking bitches.
he had
that
a
shit.
gang of lick your lips shit.
In fact, LL in the Hey Lover video with the damn Mecca USA blue and yellow raincoat, that damn near got my ass beat because I had to buy that raincoat. You feel me? Because he was so dope wearing that raincoat, and
I
then
got my ass beat.
and then I got damn near I got pressed over that
When
damn
I'm alone
fucking.
in the room, I stare to look
Look at
at
the
the
wall.
wall. And in the back of my mind, nigga, the
That's what I'm
conscious
saying,
call.
man.
What song is that?
I Need Love.
I need love.
Yeah.
I
But-
need love.
I need drugs. I think a
need
Necro
drugs.
song. Yeah.
I
The I'm hearing cocaine call. The cold part is fool. I think that as far as originality and setting shit off, nobody surpasses LL. But Snoop, I feel like, is the most famous rapper of all time, and he took like the notoriety that he just took rap to more places. He's in more conversations. Everyone's grandmother and everyone's granddaughter knows him. Most recognizable, Snoop Dogg.
That's my fault. No, my shit is at the door.
Oh, this is okay. There's a few that we should try to maybe hit a few of these topics.
Look, I really got Panda almost at the door. That's all like,
That's
nigga.
That's incredible shit. Let me make sure. Let me shut the fuck up and make sure this is mine.
Hey, so
Yeah, this is mine.
Yeah, it's all like, nigga.
Lil TJ said no rapper can come out of New York without going through him.
He said
After
he
him.
here.
after him. He said like no rapper blew out of New York without his help after him, as far as like how big he took it. And
Is that true?
almost. Let's watch it.
Talk about
Did-
top 40.
Like
did-
you feel me?
did
Most
he
of the
help-
young niggas did go through him
He
to
helped Kyle
get.
Rich and all them. He helped D-Thing.
He helped a couple niggas, but I ain't gonna lie, none of them is on billboards like how he is.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Like, you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
Kyle
yeah.
Rich and them is starting to get close, but like Lil TJ is like global, you know?
Yeah, he is.
Like as far as you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you're right. All right, little TJ, what you talking about?
And he spelled all this ridiculous. He meant name any nigga that broke through NYC after me without going through.
Yeah. Very Gen Z spelling. And I mean broke through as in top 50 Billboard charting and
See?
all that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't cocky. I'm that guy.
Now, if he's talking about that, then he's probably right. I don't know. We would have to see the statistics to that, because, you know, I fuck with a lot of niggas who I don't give a fuck about Billboard. I just fuck with niggas. So it's like, I don't really know, but I think he might be correct.
He might be correct, but I don't feel like that's necessarily like a prominent part of any of these artists' story, where it's like, you don't really hear them. Like, you might see in an interview they reference like, oh yeah, and then, but TJ's not I know he's a boy out there. I'm not, don't get it twisted. Like, I understand that. You know what I mean? Like, but I also feel like, with that being said, shit, where would TJ be without fucking A Boogie?
Because that's his whole sound prototype.
That's what I thought. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
I would agree. 100%. I would agree with that. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no like reactions. We need to like find a New York drill page and see if niggas reacted.
Yeah.
Because I want to see what niggas said about this. And I'm sure some New York drill pages got it. I haven't been on the internet
But,
like that.
I mean,
gonna see.
the fact of the matter is there hasn't been any, or maybe one or two, 3 or 4 max like rappers that have even made it to the top 50 since
fact.
then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Ice Spice.
Yeah. And shit, she was fucking him.
For
so,
sure.
You feel me? I guess
we
he's
know
still
that.
counting that.
We yeah, and we could count that. We
probably
could count
counting that.
We could count Ice Spice.
Yeah, he's probably counting that for
Did
sure.
count.
I'm trying to look.
I know we got Tacky right here, guys.
Hey, by the way,
It's towards
We
the
need
end.
to-
We need to
we
mind
almost
go
done.
ahead to the music stream.
the new movement I'm pushing is Mista. Make Ice Spice thick again. Mista.
Where'd you see that?
I made
on
it
Twitter.
up. I invented that shit.
All right, whatever fan made it up, call cap on him right now.
You
'Cause
cannot.
I'm jealous.
You cannot. I know, right? I'm that clever. That clever. Even a broken clock's right twice a day.
Hell no. Dead on me. Black Crip.
With that being said,
Topic? What we got next?
I think that's pretty much all of him. R.I.P. to Eminem's mother. You feel me?
Yeah, that was fucked
That's
up.
crazy because he talked so much shit about her
Facts.
his
So
whole life.
niggas feel like we know her damn near.
Straight up. We know Debbie. Like we've like yeah.
I wonder if her spaghetti gonna go crazy.
Not I wonder if her spaghetti.
I probably do.
That's
Put some pain in the
No, I'm
spaghetti.
just saying, no, because
Yeah.
didn't he open
Mom-
it up because his mom's spaghetti? Isn't
Well-
it called Mama's Spaghetti or
Well,
something?
because that's
Oh,
a reference.
you mean his
Yeah,
restaurant?
yeah,
that he
yeah.
opened.
His
Okay.
mom
But-
never made no
which is-
spaghetti.
Well, no, it's a reference to the
Yeah, yeah,
Lose
of course.
Yourself song.
Of course.
Mom's spaghetti comes. Yeah.
Mom's spaghetti, mom's spaghetti, we know.
Yeah.
That's what he was yakking
Oh,
up.
mom's spaghetti.
He's
Oh,
talking about
yeah.
what he was
Mom's is
yakking up.
sweaty.
He's
Mom's
literally,
spaghetti.
yeah.
You feel me? Of course. Yeah, niggas
So
know
it's
about
nasty. It is nasty.
that. Mukbang, no jumper, that's right.
Dude, fucking Adam asking Dave Blunts if he's down
That
for a
was insane.
mukbang.
That was insane.
Top 5
That
diabolical
nigga
moments.
Dave was like, you got me fucked
Yeah.
up right now.
Dave's
As he
way
should.
too cool, bro.
He's nice as fuck. I like him.
Yeah, I like Dave. I mean,
I told him fruits and veggies.
yeah.
You could eat.
Yeah, breaks all the fruit and veggies mukbang.
I'm
I
just
do.
happy his job got food. Bitch, I bought this.
Yeah, what?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'll tell you, we're gonna
This
definitely
might
go
be
into
about
this way more on Thursday because it's like very late to do this topic. But
What, the Draco album?
yes,
Yep.
he did put out a new album and it is hard as fuck.
I was listening. It's pretty good so far.
Yeah, yeah. It's it's anytime
Especially for posthumous.
a posthumous release of a rapper, it's always like stitching together. You know what I mean? Like,
And it don't sound too
separate-
stitched either.
It don't like he had some. One thing about Draco, I noticed that after he got out of jail, he started really working on his song structure and doing like a lot of things focusing more on like hooks and like just doing, and you kind of that's reflected on his later works, particularly his posthumous releases.
Stop playing with that man.
Come on.
I didn't get to finish it. I was listening to it on the way here, but what I heard was hard.
It's just like he's still, even if it's like these are the songs that he didn't want to like choose, like, it's still better than
He still went crazy.
Yeah.
It's better to hear from him than his imposter.
than anybody else.
But
yeah.
and then it's like you think that they got that shit down pat because you ain't heard them in a minute, and you be like, these niggas ain't nothing like my little brother. Cause
I don't never think these niggas got it down pat.
No, you know
as soon
me.
as I hear him, I'll be like, nope.
Not down back
Nope.
to the fullest. Like I'm like,
I
oh,
just
they
be
got
like, nope.
they Draco sound like you niggas don't sound like Draco, bro.
Nope, never did.
You
that's why I
niggas,
can't
cause
listen
y'all
to that
don't
shit.
even his lingo was so confusing that only he could make it make
Well,
sense.
but and it sounds
Niggas
lame
be
now.
trying
Like,
to use his words and like Mei-Ling and Ling.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's what I
niggas
was
don't
gonna say.
realize that all that shit came about from the exact way he was living.
Living
Yes.
life
From
every
being
day.
reckless, from being
Yeah.
high, from just how he lived. All that shit came from
What he
how
went
he
to jail
lived. You
for on
niggas
the-
just
on
wake
the
up copying.
indictment.
yeah,
And it don't fit well.
It don't
That's
have
not
the
how
sauce
you
on
living. It's not the same sauce. You could just tell, and I'm just not a fan of that.
the slang ain't got the pain in it. You didn't put that pain in. You feel me? Like, but you know what though? Like, I also at this
And
point,
y'all not getting high enough.
yeah, you're
that's
not
what I'm
getting
saying.
high enough.
That
That's
He
ain't
the
got
main
that
thing.
sound
drug.
from his lifestyle.
That ain't the
Yeah,
same drug.
yeah.
Whether it's the lingo from just him, with how he lived, and nigga the sound because he high as shit. Y'all
Yeah.
niggas don't know because y'all wasn't around for that shit.
Y'all just trying to
That
make
wasn't
y'all
my
voice
best friend or
rise,
nothing, but
do all
nigga, the
that.
times I seen him in the studio, nigga,
He was
he
on
talking to you, but he not looking at you. He looking at his phone and have a full conversation with you while never looking you in the eye.
Never
He
looking.
high as fucking that motherfucker. He niggas
When he
chain
pre-
and cigarettes in that
When he
bitch.
predicted
Yeah.
Kendrick's album, he looked in the phone for 2 seconds out of that whole video. The whole time he was talking, he was doing it.
Yeah,
He gassing up, but he's falling asleep in between verses.
Bro,
Yeah.
for
But
sure.
when you wake up, he gassing.
yeah.
That nigga was different. And then you just
Yeah.
come in there fully sober trying to copy that shit.
That's out.
It's bunk.
And that's why also like even there's so many rappers in LA. Everybody like I get if you say Mei Ling once in a
We
blue
finna be here
moon,
for a couple
but it's
more
like
minutes.
every
I'm about to open this shit.
Hmm?
I said we about to be here for a couple more minutes, or I'm about to open
What-
this shit.
we could you feel me? We can wrap this up. You feel right?
Oh
quick
yeah,
and
no,
then
it's
get
on
it-
you. I was about
Yeah,
to
no,
say,
we
if
can-
not,
yeah.
we could keep
I'm like,
it,
shit,
but
I'm
about to
already
open my
eating,
food.
Yeah. It don't matter. Yeah. No, I feel like so many rappers. Like I get it. Like I said, if you every once in a while use like say Mei Ling or something, but if every verse Shanae's and Hundiddy
When
Bop
your
Bops and Chili
entire rap
Baba,
style is this man.
But a
and
nigga don't even know what Shanae is, half them niggas.
right?
They just using
just
it.
using
Right.
it because it sounds
They
cute.
just using it.
But they ain't never
Yeah.
held no Shanae like
You know
that.
what I'm saying? They just catching on the Pippi Long stocking and all that. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or even using that, like, bro, this man has his own odd, off the wall lingo, and then here come your odd ass come copying it and shit. That's gay.
Yeah.
That's
nigga,
gay.
you didn't think of none of this. It's not how you live life.
That's gay, bro.
Very lame.
Shit gay. I'm not a
Very
fan of that shit. That's why I'm not too much of a fan of what's going on in the new LA rap scene.
And
Because
everybody's
it all sound like something from 2016,
everybody's
2015.
a chink bleeder till they go to court.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go to court, nigga, talking about you, nigga, they gonna hit you with that hate crime, but nigga,
Right.
yeah. you
Too
gonna
much
be
shit
like,
sound
oh, man.
derivative of the forefathers. Niggas either sound like Snow, niggas either sound like Draco, niggas either sound like me, or now niggas either sound like they're from Stockton
Yeah.
or Detroit.
Yeah.
Everything just sound like something else, and I'm over that shit.
I'll say this: that dude, Man, I think he's from Detroit.
You just don't think they
Man,
sound like you,
he-
nigga.
Man,
You
hard.
just put
He-
more
he the-
too
he the-
much on it, nigga.
Man is the
Niggas ain't-
best fool
That's what
from
they say.
Nigga,
Man
you
is the best fool from that I've heard from Stink Team in a long fucking
Man hard
time.
as fuck.
He is fucking fire,
He
bro.
be talking crazy.
Man is, oh man, is
he be
it,
talking
is it
crazy
public?
as fuck. He hard.
Yeah,
Is it public now?
Rapper.
Nothing.
What they hear from Detroit?
Uh-uh.
Oh, nah, Man hard as a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Is he
yeah.
still with Sting Team?
He is.
If he not, that's news to me.
I mean,
I don't be keeping track of niggas, so I wouldn't.
I'll I did when I was at.
said, I'm about to mind.
It must have happened in the last 2 weeks because when 2
No,
weeks ago I
no.
hosted a
Bricc-
Ralphie show and I was on stage.
Bricc trying away. You just broke news, and you just broke the news and just said that What's his name is no longer Sting Team.
Man,
You
no,
just
I
broke
didn't.
the
No, I
news.
didn't.
You definitely implied it.
You just broke the news.
Definitely implied it.
I might have just heard niggas have a miss.
So he broke
a
the
mis-
news.
they might have had a misunderstanding for a day or two.
That honestly, I would be unfortunate if Man
I ain't
wasn't.
breaking that news, cuz.
Man, hard as fuck.
Because
you can't do that.
I was-
I don't want
You did it, nigga.
We didn't know nothing
Yeah,
about
yeah,
none of
that-
that.
No, because I'm like, is it public? I thought that's what y'all was saying about Man.
I literally just said bro's name. You said,
Facts.
is it
Is it
public?
public?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Damn.
yeah.
Nah, we didn't know nothing about none of that shit.
I guess
We're just saying he
You
was hard
see,
as
I'm
fuck.
still pulling sauces out. I'm trying to figure out.
It's over with. Blow it. Nah, I didn't know nothing about none of that shit, but shout out that nigga, and he hard as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I've
I
been
don't
saying
think
that.
it's over with, though.
He gassed
They
up.
might have been getting
I
into
hope
it.
not, because I love Sting Team and I feel like he was like the best addition in a while. So you know what I'm saying?
Back.
Only reason is I just heard him on the phone with some people that he don't get along with Ralphie, and then it's like funny that they, you know what I mean?
I don't want to speculate.
Yeah,
There's a
news
lot
to me.
Yeah.
It might have been everybody just trying to get together and not beef.
I wouldn't even know.
That's what happened.
With that being said, I think that is our topics for the Young No Jumper Show episode, whatever. You feel me? We've running it up. Shouts to Adam, shouts to Josh, shouts to Donnie, and the whole squadron. Big Sus Gerb, Bricc baby, Lush Uno, and we gonna be right back at you for the motherfucking music stream very shortly.
Don't see you later.